I think we are live. There's the link there. Yeah, no, I just fixed it up. I was standing too close with There we go. I'm now live. I've done it for you, so get the fuck on here now. Just
Morning, all.
morning. Did you hear about the big fucking fight? The big match.
When's that?
You didn't hear about it?
No, I'm not quite sure where we're going. Was there another
Oh,
show?
last night there was Mexican Jew come on and offered Barry for a boxing match when he gets here in Cebu, and now it's just blown out of fucking. Well, it's never blown out of proportion now.
Yeah.
Now it's the next week.
So they've all got
prize money and everything, 20%
yeah.
to charity, and fucking expats can make bets and everything. The bookie, the whole fucking lot.
I think we had that session with PV once, didn't we? Who organised that?
No, I think this is actually going ahead. I think everyone's pushing for this for sure. Yeah. So,
Well, I suppose in one way, if all parties are willing, then fine, get it out of the system, you know. But as you know,
it's in a ring.
Yeah, I understand what's going to happen, but I mean, if everyone's happy to do it, then fine, I suppose. Maybe Alo and fucking John Dutton might come.
I doubt it. Doubt that.
Maybe they'll come along. I doubt it, though.
So who else we got on here? Is it just me and you?
So far.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I fired this up for fucking one person.
Yeah, I know. I thought they said they were all going to come on. Fucking waste of fucking time. You're all fucking talk, guys.
I think Larry will. Yeah, well, so apparently...
hang on. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so apparently it's going to be live streamed, everything.
Well, I mean, fuck it.
It's going to be a build-up. I think it's not too... I think Mexican Jew gets here. I think he said January. I'm pretty sure he said January. What are we? It's like...
Jay.
Yeah.
So who's organising it? Like who's there? Is it their side or?
I think it's both sides that are gonna, can't be one. So it's got to come to agreement. Like it's got to be properly set out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not on anyone. It's got to be fair between both parties. And if like Barry said the other night, he goes, "Oh, well, the only people that's going to be filming is us." I said, "Barry, you can't do that, mate. If we're filming, they're filming. You can't tell them they can't fucking film. You sort of making up the rules there. Just do it fair down the fucking line, Oh, what the fuck? Skype has just come up.
So he's really thinking about going through with it, Jay?
Apparently so.
Remember, we discussed it once before. It was going to be Barry and fucking PV at once, even though it was tongue-in-cheek back then. It started to take on a role.
I think what happened with that too as well. I don't think Peter was. For fuck's sake.
Well, that's they got both parties have got to be really serious. I mean, I know what's his name, Michael or Mexican Jew. He's keen to have a go, but I mean, fuck, it's young people and it's what they're like.
Yeah, but the thing is, with PV. One of the reasons why I don't think he would have turned up anyway, because even if you put fucking, 500 fucking K fucking prize money, you know what I mean? He disrupted everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There wouldn't be one person at the place that liked him, you know what I mean? So he would have got killed, probably. If you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I know what you're saying, yeah. But I don't know so much. I think, a lot of people fucking were big noting about seeing PV and And I don't know PV from a bar of soap, and as far as I'm concerned, he was a bit of a character, But at the end of the day, they're all gutless. They're all piss and win ass talkers. They fucking PV's obviously a bigger guy than what people are led to believe. And when they fronted him, he's a bit of a giant-sized man apparently. So maybe they got put off. But they were all wanting to bash him, and he was such well liked that no one ever bothered to touch him. When he went back, I believe he's back in the States, and I believe he went back on his own accord. Well, everyone's taking glory saying that they sent Peter V back to the States. Well, that's crap for a start. It's fucking. And now now all they're doing is substituting PV now to Barry, and Barry's the centre of attraction. Admittedly, Barry sometimes is his own enemy, worst enemy. But at the end of the day,
I never heard it put that way.
Well, Larry, I'm trying to see the good in everything. I mean, I can't. I'd hate to be Barry's defence lawyer in a court of law, to be honest. But mate, you know what I mean. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I think we're just, maybe it's boredom or whatever, but I think all of us, we're all involved. I think we should all fucking.
I tried to talk to Barry last night. A matter of fact, I sent Barry a YouTube clip from, you remember the movie Cool Hand Luke?
Cool Hand Luke. Yeah.
I don't.
No, what was that about?
A guy's in a southern prison. Anyways, he gets in a fight with a big guy, and he's like, "You got to kill me," and the guy keeps knocking him down. Man, he don't even have a chance. The guy outweighs him by about 100 pounds. And, who is it? Steve McQueen. He's in it, and George Kennedy knocking him down in a boxing match.
Well, I think Mexican Jew said he was 200 and what was it? It was 230 pounds, right?
I thought he said he was 260.
Yeah, well, in Australia we don't go on pounds, we go on kilos. So we converted it, and I think it was around 106 kilos. And Barry's, I think Barry's 70 something kilos.
I thought Barry said he's 160 pounds, and Mexican said he's 200.
Yeah, but I'm going on kilos. I don't go on pounds. I'm just going on kilos. I was trying to work out. Like if someone says, "Oh, I'm fucking 230 pounds," I'm like, "Yeah, well, what's that in kilos?" I go by kilos in Australia.
Yeah,
you don't go by pounds. Anyway, Santai, how you going, mate? Come on if you want. There's a link there. I don't know if you heard the
problem is with America, they always do things different to most of the world. I mean, we're in kilos and they're in pounds. And
what is it? Almost 50 kilos. Right?
What was that? Barry?
Between Mexican Jew and Barry, it's almost 50 kilos.
That's a big difference.
Yeah,
it is. Mention, he probably got more reach than Barry. His reach is probably longer.
I don't know, as long as they're fighting for the right reason, I suppose. If they feel that there is a reason, I don't. My belief is it's just a pointless exercise at the end of the day. It may help produce a winner, but it's only a battle, isn't it?
That come out of nowhere.
It's not the war.
That come out of nowhere. I was just like, what the fuck? Slow Ride said Mexican Jew is working out so he can cut weight. Well, he's got till January. That's still 6 months away. You know what I mean?
So when's this going to be?
Someone said January, didn't they? Larry, do you know when he's coming?
No, it's fucking before then. It's October, isn't it?
No, didn't he say October?
Yeah, that's what I thought too, mate.
Is he? So it's 3 months.
Yeah.
That's my birthday month. Oh.
Well, we hope to be there in November, so fucking hope I'm.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see a double feature. I'd like to see Dave and Frank go at it also. You know, in the ring for charity.
For charity.
Those guys hate each other.
Yeah.
Well, you can't fucking blame Frank, really, or probably Dave as well. They're both as bad as each other when it comes down to it. I mean, I'm sick of hearing about he said this about my wife, you know. That's an ongoing fucking.
I think that Frank's here now, isn't he?
Yeah, Frank's and I can't remember where he said he is. That started over at nothing too. That was another storm in the teapot.
Yeah. Rumble in the bunghole. Yeah.
Not like us Aussies and Kiwis, eh? We're not, and possibly English people. We're a peaceful bunch, aren't we? We all get on.
You know, I'll tell you what. If those two really, if it really works out where they're gonna have this fight, I'll come to Cebu. I'll jump on the boat, and I'll definitely come to Cebu City.
Oh yeah, you'd have to.
Why? Whereabouts are you, Larry? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm on the other side of the island. I'm on Negros, but Amagetti's on one side and my town is on the other.
Okay, what's it like where you are? I mean, back it up. I'm a city person.
What's it like? So, boring?
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, peaceful, quiet, busy.
Oh yeah, it's real
foreigners.
Peaceful. No, I'm up in the mountains. I got a farm up here.
Oh, okay. Back it up. Yeah. I remember going up to the provinces a couple of times. But fuck that.
Yeah, well, it does happen. I think everyone's got to push it to happen. So I think you might be coming over here. Now there is a weight difference, but if Mexican Jew is determined as he says he is, I think he'll drop a lot of weight by then. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, Barry, he should get something out of it. I mean,
no, that's how it works. It's like a proper boxing match. Even the loser gets paid. You know what I mean? It just means this is how I'd set it up, right? Because people say, "Oh, we'll just give it all to charity." No, fuck that. I'd give to charity every fucking day here. You know what I mean? Every fucking day I'm giving money. You know what I mean? We're not giving fucking a shitload of money to fucking charity or whatever, or someone to buy a house. No. It's not going to work like that at all. Because I won't agree to that. I think, right, personally, if 20% goes to not a charity, but to someone that everyone agrees on that they need the money or whatever, you know what I mean? To help someone out, okay, that lucky person. So it's 20%.
Keep charity out of this, okay? Huh? Barry's a charity. Barry is a charity. He's the one that needs money. So, you know, they should say, okay, the winner gets the majority of it. Loser still gets a slice. Either way it goes. If you want to give to charity, that's on you. You know, you can take
60-40. It's 60-40, right? But this is what you do. Right. You have a 20%. So if you put $100,000 down, 200 of that is going to go to a charitable fucking thing, right? For everyone. If you put $100 down, $20 of that's going to go into the charity pot, right? You have to do that, right? And then whatever's left. Because it's all part of the fucking thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but what charity? I mean,
not like an actual charity. I don't mean go to a charity and say, "Here you go." You know, charities take fucking 99% of the fucking money and 1% goes to people. We find someone that's in need of the money, right? Which both parties agree to, and we fix up their house with the money or fucking whatever. You know what I mean? Help them out with something, whatever it is, whatever it may be. I don't know. I'm not taking care of that part of the fucking. You know, if there's 200,000 raised,
I'd just call it a straight-out prize fight. Just fucking have 60,000 peso fucking prize or whatever the prize agreed on, and just fucking.
This is what I mean, guys. It's going to be more than that. This Mexican Jew's putting up 25,000 himself. I'll drop $1,000 on it myself. right? You got other guys. There's fucking heaps of us, man. This shit will go up up to about 300,000. So you take the 20% out for fucking someone that needs, you know, and then the rest gets split and do a fucking maybe a 70-30 split or something like that. Winner gets 70%, loser gets 30%, so the loser gets something too as well. And that's a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of money, I'm telling you. I heard Popeye said he was going to put 500 to 1,000 on. So there's already 2 people that are putting that sort of money. There's 100,000 already. You know what I mean? Just between what I'll put in and he's going to put in, there's already 100,000. You got fucking a shitload of guys that watch this shit, and we need a proper fucking bookie, right? Guys that can make bets as well that are not even in the country. Guys that are here that are in the country, they're going to put bets down. You know, you get guys that'll put 300, 200. I'm telling you, it'll go for fucking 500K. I'm telling you, in no time, without doubt.
Jay, think about this stuff for a second. And I don't mean any disrespect to Barry, but who's gonna bet on Barry? He's outclassed. He's got 50 kilos. He's outclassed. Okay. Now, if they're in the same weight class,
how do you know he hasn't got a fucking plan in place to train up in the next fucking 3 months? How do you know that?
Come on, the guy smokes 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Doesn't matter. I smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day, and I'll jump in the fucking ring at Mexican.
Okay,
you know what I mean? It doesn't matter.
He's reality, man.
Look,
mind you, Todd should train Barry up.
Todd.
Yeah, Todd. I reckon Todd would be a good trainer with his military experience.
I'll tell you what. If there's enough money coming into this, Barry will fucking do it. I'm telling you, for the money, he'll do it.
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah, he'll probably do it, but he's outclassed. I don't mean Barry's a puss or anything. He's probably a good fighter.
I understand what you're saying, but don't always think that the big guy's going to beat the little guy. Don't always think that. And Mexican Juice said he's going to be losing some weight. Okay, so he's not going to be.
Okay.
You know, he's got 3 months to drop. You know, I'm sure he can do it. Like, I've done it before myself. I need to drop weight, man. I can do it in fucking 6 weeks. You know? You know, like, if you want to do something, you can fucking do it. If there's enough money behind this, and there's a GoFundMe that's put up with it, where there's, you know, it's responsibly controlled, and I'm telling you, there'd be a lot of money thrown into this.
Yeah, well, there'd have to be a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As far as the financials go, it's who's going to be in charge of that, and how's it going to be? Like, how's the money going to be collected?
It's Steve Martelli. Steve Martelli to hold the money.
Oh, Jesus! Have you just changing the subject for a minute, guys? Have you heard the latest? Talk about everyone getting in on the fucking medical bandwagon. Steve Martelli's put out a video now. Some young girl with a tumour.
Yeah, but that's what he was saying that 12 months ago, isn't that girl he was with the curly hair?
No. This is another young 2-year-old girl, apparently.
All right. Anyway, enough about that.
Anyway,
back to the subject. Back to the fucking subject. Ringside, baby, ringside. I'm serious.
Well, what you got to do first off is, first of all, Mexican Joe and Barry have to agree in principle that they want to fight. Then you got to agree on the terms of the fight, and yeah.
All right, so listen to this, right? Mexican Juice said he'll drop 25K himself, right? Himself. Okay? I heard Popeye say he was going to put in 500 or 1,000. And I'm pretty sure he said he'd even put 1,000 in if he wanted to, right? 1,000's already 50,000 pesos, plus the 25,000 pesos for Mexican Jew. I'll drop 1,000. There's fucking 125,000 just from 3 people. Look how many people we got that's involved that want to fucking bet on this fucking shit. I'm telling you, it'll hit 500,000 fucking real quick. Huh?
Who are you going to bet against?
Mate, I'm not telling you what I'm doing, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to win some money out of this.
But I just don't see
I'm in this for the fucking money.
No.
Well, you just think that.
I don't see nobody putting their money up supporting Barry's side.
Well, you never know, mate.
What's the fight gonna be? Is it gonna be like boxing style, or what is it gonna be? Like MMA or wrestling or what?
It's gonna be like well, apparently it's gonna be in a proper ring with gloves and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's not gonna be like a street fight or something like that.
If someone make it fun, Jay. It's like we should give him weapons, dude. Give him like bolos and shit.
Gladiator.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, it's all serious. So, yeah, okay. But, I mean, where's it going to be held? Obviously it's going to be Cebu.
No, there's plenty of places about gyms and stuff like that got boxing rings. You just hire it for the night, pay the guy that owns it, say, look, we want it for the night.
Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, that's easy. You can
do it like you can rent like a basketball court.
Yeah, if someone drops or something like that, it's in a safe environment. No one's going to run in and kick someone in the head or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just a proper boxing match, and no one can pick up a rock and smack it over the other guy's head or anything like that.
Are we going to have a ref as well? Are we going to have?
Oh, you know what? There would be plenty of Filipinos that would come to see that. Two foreigners, grudge match, going at it.
Oh yeah,
we advertise it at bars.
They're gonna pass out flyers, and it's gonna be all over Facebook, and everybody's gonna be there.
Tell you what, it'll probably go to $1 million.
Are you gonna charge an entrance fee?
Yeah, you get front row seats. You get deluxe seats. You pay more.
There's a lot of planning to do, so there's 3 months to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's more that it's just getting them to agree, and then you got the rules to agree on, and then you got to organise it, and then someone's got to hold the money. That will be the interesting. And what party's going to take care of that side of it? Who's going to get all the promotional rights and things like that?
We're going to have Heart Attack Mike hold the money.
Oh yeah. Now you yeah.
Oh, you could have someone like, I don't know if Johnny would want to be a part of it, but someone like Johnny Warrior, he's not on any sides. He's a trustworthy guy that could hold it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he'd be good. Either him or Montelli.
No one's gonna take it off him. No. So there you go. There's a contender right there. I don't know if he'd want to do it, but there you go. So that's not saying that I've got a hold of the money. That's not saying that Dave's got a hold of the money or his crew or anything like that. You need ring girls too as well, twerking it between each round.
Jay will provide the twerkers.
Well, it's an interesting concept. I wonder if it will get. Well, we got November, is it? October, November.
Mike, you remember they had something like this like last year?
Yeah.
Peter.
Yeah, we were talking about that before, actually. Yeah. But the thing is, the reason that he didn't want to have a part of it. This is what I think. Right? At that time, everyone wanted to kill him. So for him to rock up, and I don't blame him, because if I'd done what he done and everyone wanted to kill me, at that time, I've got no problem with Peter now. I could give a shit, you know what I mean? But at that time, I probably wouldn't fucking turn up even if you knew every person in the crowd wanted to kill you and you said shit about them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's it. You've got to guarantee their safety.
Yeah.
Right, he wouldn't even make it to the ring. He shows up, he's dead.
Exactly. It's just a ploy to get him there, and then everyone fucking... Right. You're not fighting him, you're fighting everybody!
It should be great, actually.
So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens out of it. See how much persistence and people push for it. And
one thing I do disagree on, Jay, is that, I don't think part of that money should go into charity. Because, come on, let's get real here. We don't really give a shit about charity. Come on.
No, that's what I mean.
No, I don't mean an actual charity. I don't mean like an actual charity.
I'm a fucking charity. You can donate it to me.
Yeah, same here.
Meaning help. You got to have that part of it, like someone that... look, I'm not taking care of this part of the fucking deal. I'm just saying, if the other party doesn't want to do that, then that's fine, and then we don't do it, whatever. But I'm just saying, 20% goes to someone that's in need of something. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to give the 20%, walk into a charity in the Philippines and say, here you fucking go. They'll just go, thanks for that. Let's go get some fucking red orbs. You know what I mean? I mean, it's someone that actually needs it to, maybe help do up their house a bit more or stuff they need or something like that. That's all.
So yeah, but we're not really like charitable people. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really give a shit about any of that. We just want to see some fights and somebody getting knocked out and somebody getting paid. That's all we care about.
Yeah, I know that, but it's a good thing to do as well. You got to make a good thing out of this too as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, positive. But I mean, the positive is winner or loser, they both get paid. So I mean, well, that's a positive.
Yeah, but one's going to get more than the other, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. The winner has to.
Oh, so it's not winner takes all. It's like it's like a
70-30.
Okay.
70-30, something like that. Yeah. So,
yeah, it's got to be something like that. It's like the same as someone goes and fights Mike Tyson, man.
Right.
Yeah.
If they lose to him, they still get paid. They get fucking paid good too. We're talking millions, you know what I mean? So it's not bad to lose against him. Fuck it, I'd have a fucking shot at it. Knock me out, cunt. Get up.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for that. Where's me fucking money?
Yeah, where's me mo?
It would actually be more fun if it was winner takes all, because if you do like a split 70-30, who knows? Barry could just show up and act, just take a fall on like the first hit and be like, yeah, okay, I'm rich. You know what I mean?
No, because we won't let that happen. We'll say, no, you can't pull that stunt, because everyone will know that's happening. We'll say, no, it's not going to work like that.
He'll get hit in the jaw and spit out his dentures and shit and be like, I'm done.
You'll know if someone's banging it on. You can't do that. At least get a couple of rounds and make it entertaining. And then after that, then yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there.
So. Well, it'll be interesting to see. It have to be sorted out pretty quickly though, because it's nearly August.
Well, 90 days.
So the first thing you got to do is obviously. Jay's been logged off, is he?
Probably his connection.
Yeah. Oh, well, so the first thing is to get them both to agree, which seems to be already done. And then the second thing now is to agree on a prize, on the result. And then after that, it's a case of organising it. What's that noise I hear?
First, and then you take the knife, cut it, and then drop it into the gravy and put it over the potatoes, or put the, just in the center. You know the hole? Yeah. Yeah.
What are you cooking, Larry?
Yeah.
Is you cooking?
Oh, sorry. My wife's asking me what I want.
What's for dinner? I mean, what's for lunch? It's still only morning there, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we yesterday we slaughtered a cow, and she made a bunch of not hamburgers, without the fat. We call them. It's like hamburger, but
mince.
There's no fat.
Mince. No fat. Mince.
Yeah, like cube steaks or whatever.
Oh yeah, diced steak or.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
She's gonna cut that up.
Oh fuck! I got booted from my own fucking live stream.
It's all right. Me and Larry taking over. We'll keep the chill going.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, there's something fucked up with the fucking internet today. I think even my end's bloody bit funny.
No, it just booted me out. Yeah.
Is it raining where you are, Jay? Or is it?
It's fucking hot. I can
still
see
stinking hot. Yeah.
It was raining last night and stuff. So it's fucking. It's pain.
Man, I got drunk as hell last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we had a bunch of people over. Like I said, it's for the funeral. A ton of people in the yard, people in the house. The only place there wasn't a bunch of people was in my bedroom. That's where the air conditioner was going, and that's where my laptop was.
See, Barry done a live show after I don't mind. You jumped on there, didn't you, Larry?
Yeah, I was on there for a bit. Yeah.
Thought so. Oh, might chuck another link out there. Get someone else in here as well. There's someone wants to come in for a chat.
Yeah, who wants to chat? Come and have a friendly chat.
Oh, good old chat.
We haven't had any drama for a week. Who can I talk about today?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel fucking guilty.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say I felt guilty the other day. I was a bit power crazy, Larry. I see this ID come in the room, and it was unbeknownst to me, Barry. It was Barry. Barry's got another ID, and I fucking thought it was some troll, and I give him the boot.
Fucking come over here. You come over my place.
I swear I didn't know.
Mate. You thought you were a fucking troll.
Yeah. I would be the last thing I would have thought. Barry would have an ID proclaiming that. I thought it was some smart art. Because there was another ID that was mimicking Barry too, and it was a troll. And I just thought it was just the way it went down, eh? Oh, fuck. Yeah, talk about power crazy.
Jay.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I thought I lost you. I get my connections messed up. Hey, if this thing really, starts to come true, this fight thing, you could really, if you got till October, you could really start putting the pressure on Allo, to show up there, and not that you wanted to like fight him or anything, but just to show your face,
Daddy,
You don't think he would show up there and show his face?
Nah,
doubt it.
Not. I doubt it.
How about John Doe?
Impossible. He will never. You got more chance of seeing me. How's that? How's that for a fucking honest start?
Yeah.
You got more chance of seeing me, honestly, Larry. If those two showed up, I'd fucking.
You're going to be there in the Philippines.
Yeah, I will be. I'll be there, but I don't know. I have to come to Cebu. Obviously, I'm not based there. I'm based up in Quezon City, so it's a wee way.
You're in Philippines now?
No. But we have a place there. I'm
okay.
back. I'm a part time. I'm not retired like you gents. I'm only a part timer.
I'm not retired.
Well, you know what I mean. Not living. You're not. I'm not living the dream. I'm half a dream.
Fuck, retired, man. Fucking hell. Oh, I don't want to wait till I'm 65 to live in the Philippines. Fuck that shit.
It's hard, the retirement mindset, because, like, a long time I'd be like, man, I got to get to bed. It's late. And then I would think, what the hell do I got to go to bed early for? I don't have to get up early,
I think what it is, a lot of guys, you just got to keep your mind, even with, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you just got to keep your minds active. You got to have a hobby or something. I think that's a lot. That's why there's a lot of boredom, and because once you get over the initial buzz of being in another country, you get back to reality, and it's just the same old grind, isn't it? Really.
Well, I feel like I need a holiday now because I've been here for a year now. And it's just fucking being out all the time to the city, and now I'm just sort of quieting down. It's getting a bit boring. Fuck, I think I went out fucking every night for fucking 6-7 months. You know what I mean? And it wears off after a while, and you just go, oh, fuck, I need to go back home and see the oldies for a while. I haven't seen them for a fucking year. Then I'll get the itch to fucking come back, go over there for about a month or two, you know what I mean? Just pay my unit up and off I go, and then come back and everything will still be here for me.
If you wanted to, Jay, you could probably get a year's visa all at once if you did it from the Philippine embassy in Aussie. Where is it? Canberra or Sydney? Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm not going to go down to Canberra to get that done. Fuck that.
A couple $100 and you got it for a whole year, you know, and then you don't have to have that bullshit fucking every 3 or 4 months like the Americans seem to do. I know we can do it from here. I don't. I just go on the old marriage one now, so it's fucking bang. It's a year and that's it, you know.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't think you can get a year straight up.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
but you can if you're on a buy-in-buy-out visa, but I don't think you can do it as just a...
No, you can. I believe you can. It's like a couple $100. I don't know. I can't. Don't quote me on that. It may have changed, but I know. I'm speaking from here, New Zealand. We can. I mean, you got to provide documentation of proof of income and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the same old run-of-the-mill type thing. But you can get a year's visa, a year's tourist visa, or 9 months or whatever it is. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, there's another thing. I don't want to be showing any documents if I can.
Yeah, okay. Well, I was just a suggestion. Well, you know what I mean. You can get all kinds of visas. You can get work visas. You can get all sorts of investment visas. But I mean, most common one that everyone's on, it's a tourist visa, obviously.
Have jelly wrestling as well before the match. The girls. Jelly wrestling.
Well, if it all turns to shit, we can still do all those. I don't know. It sounds plausible, but you know, it's like I say. You know, at the moment, everyone's all hyped up till some serious movement.
Yeah, well, I think if quite a few people get aboard and just keep pushing for this, I think it could happen. Could happen, especially if there's money involved.
Yeah. Some people say they'll put up money, but you know, when it comes down to it, you know, $1,000. I'm not, you know, I'm just saying $1,000 or even $500. That's a lot of money, you know.
It's just money. Come on, you get paid next month. Come on, you're set for life. For life. You're gonna get paid every month for fucking life.
I'm saying, you know, people say one thing, and you know, when it comes time to doing it, you know, you might be surprised.
They got to front up. Yeah, they got to front up. I mean, yeah, you're right. If $1,000 doesn't sound much, but it is. It's still a whack of money. It's 60. Well, in my case, it's 30,000 pesos. 36,000. Sorry. See, our dollar's weaker to the US dollar too. So that represents 36,000 pesos. To put up 36,000 pesos, I'd be wanting something back in return.
Yeah, well, you will. Yeah. You put it on the right guy.
No, I'm talking about this being the money, the incentive money for them to fight. I mean, the gambling side of it would be a different side altogether. But this is how we're going to fund. Are we going to have sponsors to fund the actual? You know what I mean? The actual fight.
That's what everyone's going to have to work out. You see?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah. Who knows? We could probably fucking get directors of Red Horse involved. Can you imagine it? Tonight's sponsor, Red Horse. Oh, fuck.
Shit. Coughing like a bitch. Ringside Bar is where Frank paid 23,000 pesos for a handshake with the bar girl. Fuck that. Well, that's his side of the story. You know? I remember when he said that. I remember that when he was saying that. He went to a bar and he lost 23,000. Well, how the fuck do you do that?
You fall asleep with the bar girl in your hotel room.
Yeah, that's probably it. Or he had it in his wallet. Fuck it. Yeah, that's what I mean. He probably had all that money in his wallet, and he just lost it.
I don't know. That's pretty surprising. He seems like a tight, you know.
Yeah.
He's just naturally tight. I could see his little orange hands holding on to his pesos really tight.
Yeah, but
even if you're getting ripped off, to spend 23,000 is a fucking lot of money.
nah, what happened is what.
Yeah.
Said before, man, he fell asleep with some girl in his room. That's how it always happens.
Yeah, I think he got robbed.
You know, you don't. You know, they can't get that money off you unless you're fucking out cold. A few drinks. They can't just say, "Oh, those drinks were 23K or some shit." You know? What the fuck?
Maybe if you're in some in some back alley bar and you've been stood over by about 5 fucking Filipino guys or something, maybe, but I don't think so.
$460 US, I think.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how much it is.
Fucking back in the day, we spent less on my fucking wedding. I'm a tight cut though, but
if you get into a fight in the Philippines, get out of there before he shows up.
I don't know about you guys, but I take fuck all with me anyway when I go out. I mean, maybe 5,000 in my pocket's enough to the fact that they usually don't even use that. I put some small stuff into a wallet just in case if I get robbed or something, and the rest of it in a nice safe place. So when you get robbed, give me your money, you give them the wallet that's fucking empty. Fucking a couple 100 pesos in it, and that's it.
Yeah,
because I mean,
like that here. Yeah.
No, I haven't either. But I'm just saying, I always take a precaution. Like if I'm going out, like I'd have a fake, what I call a fake wallet. Just fucking a throwaway fucking attempt. Because you never know. I mean, life is so cheap too. When you think about it. I mean, you're going to be a hero.
Yeah. They shot a taxi driver. 3 fucking young guys on Cebu took a taxi driver into this fucking area when no one was around, and shot him for 1,200 pesos.
Yeah, exactly.
1,200 pesos. We're talking $23.
I know. It's fucking amazing, isn't it? And the sad thing is, are you really going to be a hero and fucking, especially if you're out of your zone and such? I mean, you may be a big guy too, but like I said, they're desperate people. You're a foreigner, and that's once that starts, it's hard to fucking. You can't talk your way out of it, really. So you're just going to have to fucking just eat humble pie.
Fair enough if they wanted to rub the guy and stuff, but they didn't have to fucking kill him. Fucking hell. They end up catching him. This is here in Cebu.
When did that happen, Jay?
Excuse me. About 6 months ago. I was in a taxi with another taxi driver, and we're talking to them and saying, is it, pretty dangerous sometimes in Australia with jumping in taxis and stuff like that, like some of the customers you get and all the rest of it. He goes, yeah, well, the other night he was telling me one of his buddies and that got taken with these three young guys, and they took him out somewhere where it was a bit quiet and shot him for fucking 1,200 pesos. I thought, you're fucking joking, aren't you? So fair enough if you were going to mug him or whatever and run off or whatever you want to do, but fucking shoot the guy? Are you crazy? They caught him there. They were doing life for that. No, never get out of jail. And the 3 of them. So what's that? 300 fucking pesos each? It's 350 pesos each or some shit. What a joke.
We were driving by this, the province here. There's like one little area where the people live, and then there's like a big field, like a rice field, and then there was like kind of like it's like an abandoned house, a block house. There's trees around it. Before you get to like another community, there's another rice field. Anyways, my son says This happened when I was in the States. He says, Daddy, when I was driving by it in a Jeep, he goes, they killed 2 people there at that house, and he said, they shot them when they were sleeping. And I said, that house right there, because he seen the bodies. I said, no, son, somebody took them there and shot them execution style, man, when they faced out and shot them. They weren't sleeping. And I said, I guarantee you drugs were involved. Yep.
Yeah, that's no good. But yeah, life is cheap.
You know,
I was actually in Davao, and there was this guy that lived on the same street where I had that pizza place. He used to come up and talk to me all the time. Hey, Jay, and I'll go to Sorry store, and he'd come up. I'd say, oh, you want a beer, mate? You have a beer, and I'd buy a beer and all the rest of it. And one day I was with this other guy, and was sitting around, and we're talking about, he was at a uni or something like that, and he does some sort of class there. No, it was at the call centre, sorry. He was organising if we could do bulk pizzas for him and stuff, you know. And he was around my age, this gentleman, but knew the guy that walks past all the time, which lives right near the pizza store, and sometimes has a few beers with me. And I was a nice guy and all the rest of it. And he walked past and said, hey, Jay, and said, how you going, mate? And all the rest of it. He goes, do you know that guy? And I went, oh, yeah, he's all right. He comes past all the time, says hello, have a beer with me every now and then. I said, do you know who he is? I said, no. He goes, you know, he's a gangster, eh? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, he'll kill someone for a packet of smokes. I said, you joking? He goes, no, I'm fucking not. That guy's killed many people. Are you serious? I didn't even fucking know. He goes, yeah. Well, he had all the tats on him and stuff like that, but he was always cool to me, you know what I mean? We got along all right. You know? So I was just shocked. I didn't even fucking know. Here I am having a beer with a guy that fucking kills people for a packet of fucking smokes. I'm sitting there walking around for 100K at a time in my fucking bag. Fucking hell. But he goes, no, the reason why he's cool to you because he doesn't have any foreign friends. He thinks it's pretty cool because you're a foreigner, you know what I mean? You're friends with him. He won't touch you, but he'll do jobs for people for fuck all.
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to give a shout out to as well, the other night, there's someone in the chat, they know who they are, donated $15 to the Shill, to the trust fund. So I'd like to say thanks for that. I don't know whether I should mention names and stuff like that. You guys, you're going to have to leave me a message whether you want to be mentioned or not. So I'm just going to say that person knows who they are. And thank you very much. Every penny counts. There you go. And Alistair Williams says, Dave, Popeye, all talk. They're as usual. And you wonder why Dave has more dislike than likes. His videos he does will be overtaking Bama in his dislikes department before not too long with videos. You know, actually, the funny thing you say about that, Alistair, I watched a video on the, I think it was last week, it was that Riff Raff Radio, and man, at 50-something fucking dislikes.
Well, Jay, they're asking for dislikes. They they complain if they get likes. They're doing that on purpose.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's why the numbers.
Guys, give us a like.
Speaking about them, they'll be on again tonight, 10 o'clock. Wonder who it's going to be tonight. Barry again?
Oh, yeah.
Barry or Sentai 7. They've laid off Sentai 7 for a wee while now. Sentai 7 will have to pay Barry some money for taking all the shit.
Yeah.
What are they saying about Ren?
No, well, they started on Ren ages ago, but then it sort of drifted onto Barry.
Oh, because Ren doesn't really give a fuck.
Well, yeah. So I think it's just everyone's Barry bites a bit more than Ren probably at the moment.
Oh, he's a biter. He's a fiery fella.
I like Barry. I don't get me wrong. I like Barry, but sometimes there's certain things that he does that just. If I was his defence lawyer, I'd be fucking hard pressed to defend. I can't defend the obvious. And I like Barry. Don't get me wrong. I think
that's why you get yourself a good lawyer.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what they say? Any lawyer that can't find a loophole in the 10 Commandments isn't worth the salt in his bread. So there's always hope.
Well, I think it's going to rain here this afternoon. Larry, you getting rain down there?
No.
Fuck, man, it pissed down the other day. Last night, too, as well.
Nothing yet this morning.
Typhoon. I'm watching the clouds. They're just moving fast, too. Building up again.
It must be getting near rainy season now.
Man, it's been so humid.
So what do you farm? You just farm cattle, or is it rice, or bananas, and the usual?
Right now, because it's rainy season, we don't really have a garden going. During the dry season, that you got to irrigate. That's when they generally have a garden. There's some squash out there, but the garden went to shit. When the rain came.
Have you tried growing potatoes?
No, I haven't. I want to try. We grew a lot of. We have sweet potatoes growing.
Kumara, we call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes.
Those do very well.
What's the land like? The dirt? I mean, is it clayish? Because you're up in the hills, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, I got cassava. That grows all year round. I have it on the side of a hillside. It's probably almost as big as a soccer field full of cassava. And there's sweet potato in between the cassava. And of course, we got coconuts on the coconut trees. And
I've been doing
papaya grows all year round, and bananas.
Okay. And you sell that to the markets, obviously, or?
Nah.
Or is that just personal?
Once in a while, I'll have somebody harvest coconuts, but it's when the first year we were here, we put out a huge, humongous garden, and it wasn't really worth it for me. I mean, all the effort and stuff that went into it, the return on it, it's just
not worth it.
What it did, it gave my wife's family jobs, So
yeah.
What about Larry? Have you had that coconut wine?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we got 2 trees tapped.
What do you think about
that? It's all right if you drink it in the morning, and I don't really drink in the morning. I generally don't.
Tried it. I couldn't take it, man. They climbed up the tree, bring it down for me, and they put it in a little cup.
God.
I think one of them said, "Oh, you got to mix it with Coke or Royal, or not Royal, fucking RC Cola or something."
Well, what they do, they put I forget the name of it. Some kind of, I think it's bark. They put stuff in it to make it bitter. You could just have it naturally, or you could put the stuff in it to give it a bitter taste.
Yeah, it was bad. I couldn't drink it. I said, "Oh no, thanks for that, mate. I can't drink it. I'll just be Red Horse."
We sell to the neighbors, if they want some, and whatever's left over, it turns to vinegar, and they use that in cooking.
What about? Have you thought about pigs? I mean,
we have hogs right now. Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, because someone was saying that's a good earn. I can't remember. Someone was saying, and they're cheap to breed, if you know what I mean.
How many pigs have you got there, Larry? How many pigs?
Right now 6.
What size do you sell them at? How many kilos?
I never weighed one. My wife just says it's time to sell them, and
you just go, oh, he's big enough. It's time to go, and just sell.
Yeah, half of them we slaughter. We had more than this, and we slaughtered a couple of them.
You got a deep freeze there. You just throw all the meat in that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way, son. That's the way.
Yeah.
That's what we do in Australia. Fill the deep freezer up, mate. You got fucking meat for fucking 6-7 months.
But we're starting to get into turkeys. We got about 30 turkeys now. My wife's got that for a hobby.
I'll tell you what, we've got a few turkeys in this fucking YouTube, John, huh? You think you got a few, mate? Turkey's not bad eating. I don't mind turkey.
It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a big fucking bird too, as well. You do a good meal out of that motherfucker.
I tell you what, turkeys are stupid, man. You got to go around and collect their eggs, and put them, incubate them yourself. Because half the time the turkeys lay the eggs, and then they won't sit on their nest, or they'll just abandon it halfway. When the little turkeys hatch, they'll just sit there. They won't even come out of their nest, and then they'll start getting eaten by ants, red ants or something, and they'll die. That's happened a bunch of times. So you got to really baby your turkeys till they get their feathers, and then they're real hardy. They can stick out, in the monsoon rain. But until they're at that point, they'll look for any reason to die. You got to really take care of them. They're different from chickens.
Yeah, the mother fucking hen fucking digs up the worms for them and stuff. Scratches around for them. You see it here all the time. They follow around. So they're big enough and lets them off on their own.
Yeah.
Santai, jump on here, you big fucking girl. You drinking or not? Come on, have a beer with me on here. Link's there. Let's have a good old chat. Let's have a yarn, mate.
Don't be scared. Get on here.
You're not scared, are you, Ren? You're not scared. He'll be saying, fuck you, Dave.
He'll probably be saying that to me, you mean? So, boys, she's all fucking go. The big fight is going to be, maybe.
Fight night.
Fight nights. It'd be fuck it. But you can imagine if you had a live stream of it. Hey, I reckon.
I think if there's money involved, I think it'll go ahead. There's a decent amount of money involved. I think it'll go ahead.
I'm just thinking about the views that you'd get. Fucking. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, well, that the other camp would get the same too as well, because one can't film it, you know what I mean? They we're going to be ones to filming it, because they're going to have the right to film it too as well, you know. So
how about
you're probably going to have a few channels fucking streaming it at one time, you know.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, son.
Yeah, it's a hard one that to decide who would film.
Well, you can't. You just got to say, all right, then fair enough. We all got the rights to film it. But you can't just say, you know, we're doing it and you just can't. Sort of
depends what the deal struck is, I suppose. It's a bit like if it was a Sky TV.
They don't want to miss it. They don't want to miss out on the footage too as well. That's people are going to be itching. Because, you know, there's going to be people back in the States and Australia and fucking UK that is itching to see that fucking footage.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you could even actually put it as paid fucking footage. I guarantee you, the people that didn't pitch in, didn't pitch in for it, and stuff.
Oh, you'd have to charge.
They can pay. It can be like $5 or something like that.
Yeah.
They have to pay, and you can put it on paid fucking view, because you can do it on YouTube. You can just make it. You have to pay for the video to watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
And just get added straight to your AdSense account. You know what I mean?
Oh, fuck! I reckon it'd be a good idea, that side of it. I mean, yeah, you'd have to. Everyone would have to pay something, even an entrance fee for the people that turn up to watch it live. It's got to be run like a business, basically.
Because if you go into your create a studio section, you go in these settings there, you can see where it's got paid content, if it's eligible on your channel. So you enable it, and you can actually put on videos where people want to watch them. They have to pay $10 or whatever USD or something, and you can actually set that up in any video you want.
Yeah, there's a few sites that of the adult nature that probably do that. You see them all the time saying, if you want to see the real deal sort of thing, back in, join my Patreon.
VOS says, Joe, I think they should both fight wearing Vegas.
I'll tell you what, I would pay money to see the chair go at it with our friend over on RRR Radio.
Larry.
I would.
I think what's his name? What's his fucking name? The chair. We'll just call him the chair, whatever.
Frank.
I think he's a lot older than Dave, isn't he?
Yeah. He's in his 60s, isn't he?
Oh, well, Dave's 49. That's probably not fucking. Yeah, you can't have a fucking 6-year-old man and a 41-year-old man. That's a bit unfair. You know? For obvious fucking reasons. Hey, Santo, I think. Red, are you ignoring us? You're not ignoring us, are you? Don't make me take that wrench off you.
Speaking about taking wrenches, I hope you fucking removed our mate's wrench. Fucking hell.
He doesn't really come on here. Actually, I think he went on. Did he go on Barry's? It was in Barry's live stream the other night. Last night. I'm sure. Larry, you were there, weren't you?
Fucking Barry
I keep harassing Ren Zero on his page, but I'm trying to get a rise out of him, but he just ignores me.
He ignores everyone that tries to give him a rise. He just doesn't care.
Stop sitting on the fence, Sentai 7.
There's no point to him saying anything to him, but he's not going to respond to it. He will not respond to negativity.
Okay.
He will not give you a voice.
He will not give me a voice. Okay.
Who's Ren going to fight? I don't think he's going to fight anyone. What doesn't Ren come on? If he's got a beef with each other, is?
No, not really. I don't think we got a beef, but I've said some nice comments about him.
Nice comments?
Well, in the past. I've offered opinions, but maybe I'm just surmising that might be a reason why he doesn't want to come on.
All right.
Well, nothing apart from the normal, what I normally say about anyone I have an opinion on. Being so straightforward that I am. Honest. I got told I wasn't honest, though. I was a bit upset about that. I thought, well, that's a bit unfair because I am an honest person. I say what I believe, and if it's wrong, well, then fine. But my opinion is my opinion, isn't it? Based on what's been happening. But someone said something in someone's show the other day that I picked up on. And I thought, what? I don't remember ever making false claims or lying. I stand to be corrected if I have.
Yeah, well, I think I'm the same too as well.
I try and see good in everyone, but I can only go on
what you hear and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've actually had subscribers that didn't like me and actually met me in person and went, oh, you're all right.
Well, you don't go around threatening people or fucking picking on people unnecessarily. Like, I can...
You'll know what I do when I get off here.
Yeah, well, maybe. You're behind the scenes. Are you trolling behind the scenes?
I'm being serious, and I say this to everyone. I have never, ever, ever created another account to troll people, ever.
No.
If I want to say something to people, I'll just say it to them in my own fucking avatar myself.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't get it. Fucking having fucking numerous IDs. What's the fucking point? It's a lot of effort for minimal gain. If I've got something to say, I'll say it, and if I'm wrong, well then I'll be told I'm wrong, and I'm a big enough man to admit if I've made an error of judgment on someone. It's fucking just the way it is. So.
What about Larry? Larry's got a few accounts, haven't you, Larry?
Yeah, Larry's a secret troll.
What was that?
You got a few troll accounts, haven't you, Larry? How many have you got?
No, none.
You serious? Sure?
No, do that.
I'm joking with
you. we got a reaction.
No, I've got no. Of course you haven't. The troll account that comes in here is sometimes called the Spanish Turkey. I don't know. I think that's you, isn't it, Larry? The Spanish Turkey. Been trolling me for a while there.
I think Larry's busy with his kids.
I'm sorry, I'm eating.
Oh, you're eating. Okay, you carry on, mate.
That's getting your way.
How's that caribou meat?
This stuff is so good. I can't see if I add hot sauce to it if it'd be any better.
I thought it was tough. Everyone told me it's tough.
Yeah, I fucking don't like it. I bought some steak and it was caribou steak, and I thought, fucking hell. It was fucking. I didn't like it one bit. It's not what I'm used to, I suppose, at the end of the day, but you're in the Philippines.
The older the cow,
the better. And caribou, you mean? No, I don't know about that. No. Most meat, if you age it, is better. They say. It's like steaks. You don't really like fresh steaks, do you? You let them fucking sit for a week or two.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
Don't you?
No.
Jesus. I'll tell you what I do like eating, though. I haven't actually eaten it in the Philippines. Goat. I quite like goat meat. Barbecue goat meat.
What about a wombat? You ever eat a wombat?
Nah. Possums. Possum and rabbit. I've done that.
Have you eaten a possum?
Yeah.
What do they taste like?
I'd say gamey chicken.
Sentai wants the link. I'll chuck a link out for him. If you don't get on Sentai, I won't be happy with you. Feel it right.
Come and have a chat. That way you can go for a pee.
Come have a chat with Daddy Shill. There we go. Links there, mate.
No sitting on the fence, all right? Tell it how it is.
There we go. The link's there, Ran. Use it.
Gee, I thought he was getting married. Well, we can ask him when he comes on. Because his visa must be getting pretty fucking close to the end.
Who Rans?
Yeah. How long's he been there? 3 years, maybe, huh?
I don't know. I don't think his 3 years is up yet.
I don't know. Ask him.
Man, get on here. We want to ask you a question, God damn it.
He is. He's there.
Oh, he's here?
Well, I see his avatar. You there, Ren?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ren, are you having a beer?
Actually, I'm having a Tangawai.
Yeah,
I got a subscriber to meet with today, so I got to prime myself.
It's 11 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Bastard, Ren, you cheap bastard! You meet with these subscribers. They pay the bill, don't they?
I knew you're gonna come up with that. I knew because I caught you on that last show, and I love you, Larry, because you're very honest. That's what I love about you. You know, and you know what? No, we actually do have money, and yes, they do flip the bill. They do, and you know what? Because they want to meet with us, but we do come with money. And today I meet with another subscriber, and we do have, every time I come in with about 5,000 pesos. Because you never know. Maybe I'm gonna pay the bill.
When you're gonna run into another cheap bastard.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for it. It's like, but I've been lucky, so far, so that is the truth. Yes.
But
it's not a requirement. It's not a requirement, Larry.
At the end of the day, though, Ren, if I was coming over and I was meeting someone that had a YouTube channel, and I was excited about it, I'm like, I'm going to go meet this person. I'd pay the bill too. I'd go, yeah, all right, I'm going to take care of this for you, man. Thanks for fucking meeting me. You know what I mean? It's just you just do that.
And I haven't had that problem. There was one subscriber that didn't do that. It was one subscriber, but it was awkward. I guess you guys can probably think who I met with and knew it was awkward. I did an interview with them. And it was awkward. It was like, here's leftover food. Here's, this, that, it was like, this is weird. Even I offered, let's go to a cafe, which I was willing to pay for. Even with PV, I told him, I go, hey, man, I'll buy you pizza. I want to have an interview with you. I'll buy you the pizza. I'll buy you, your setup, whatever you want. Any place you want to go, I'll pay for it. I want to interview, so yeah.
I got to know.
Okay, go ahead, Larry.
When you met with Frank.
Oh God. See, he picked up on it right away.
Fucking Larry, eh? Larry, you're stirring.
Larry, you're too honest. You know what? You need to tone down. Is there a dial that I could turn on? That'll lower you down a little bit.
Larry's biting for some action, I think.
Oh no, I'll talk to you later, Kiwi Mike. Because I got something to say to you too. But go ahead, Larry.
No, I was just wondering who paid, you or Frank?
I did.
Oh.
You know what? We ended up at his apartment. He didn't want to go to a cafe. Yeah, he didn't want to go to a cafe. He didn't want to go to anywhere. I was like, I asked him, I go, hey man, let's go to a cafe. And then when we went to a 7-Eleven, and this is the truth, I went to a 7-Eleven and I go, hey man, I'm looking for Red Horse because I have to drink. I need a beer. And he was like, okay, I don't know the area. So we start walking, and then all of a sudden we made it. And you see it in the video. There's no lie. I'm not making this up. And all of a sudden we get to the 7-Eleven finally, and all of a sudden I go, all right, we're here. And most of the subscribers, actually all of my subscribers would say, hey man, I'll buy you the beer. No, he goes, I'll stay outside. And I go, okay, Jixie, go inside and go ahead and get us a beer. And she went and brought two, Red Horses, 2 liters. And then all of a sudden, he sat outside. He didn't pay for anything. And there's nothing bad about it. I don't expect anybody to, pay my way. I don't care. Shoot, I have my own money. I'm fine. But it was just this, because you're asking a question, yeah, he sat outside, didn't pay for anything. He gave us leftover, burgers, from, the girl that he was supposed to meet, but it didn't happen. So he had these leftover burgers that were sitting in the refrigerator from Jollibee.
That was nice of him.
So, but I'm not, I'm not down on the guy, I don't hate nobody. I really don't. They can hate on me all they want, but I don't hate on nobody. Now, Kiwi Mike.
Yes,
Now,
mate.
this is the point that I wanted to make because I heard the show and I listen to the shows. You guys don't know I'm there, but I'm listening. Because I'm bored and I just sit there and listen. And you said that you predict I'm not going to make 3 years. Well, yeah, I already made 3 years. Now you sit and talk about that I'm going to, in a way, I'm going to make it back to the United States. Well, of course I'm going to make it back to the United States. My family's there. My mom's there. My dad is buried there. My grandfather's buried there. You know what? My whole entire family is in the United States. Half my family's in Texas and half my family is in California. Of course, we're going to make it to the United States. What kind of prediction is that?
I don't know what you're talking about, but
no. You said, and I got the soundbite. You said, I guarantee that you were talking about Bama, and Bama is going to make it back to the United States. Because he's going to end up, being X'd out of being here in the Philippines.
Hang on. Yeah, there you go. Trying to blow things out of proportion. I said that you will all, meaning all people on tourist visas will go back to.
Yeah. Now you're on the level that I am at. Yeah, that's the speech.
That's what I was. That's what I said. Yeah.
You don't have to go home. You just have to go.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
you do have to go.
Yeah. And the contents of that conversation, I was stating that if you're on a tourist visa, you eventually will all go back.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Unless,
only 24 hours. If you want to, you don't have to go back to the States. You can go back.
I'm going back. I'm going to Vietnam. That's what I'm doing. I don't have plans to go back to United States anytime soon. I talked to my mom. I talked to my family. But you know what? To me, the prediction of I'm going to end up in the States. Yeah, I am going to end up in the States. I have to end up somewhere.
But I was meaning it in a different way than what you're trying to portray it. I took it to a level that yeah, you're probably right. I took it to a high level because I was like, I heard what you said, and I was like, you know what, dude, seriously, yeah, I am. Your prediction is right. I am going to end up in the United States. You know why? My family's there. I mean, how stupid can you possibly be? I have to go back there because I have to visit my mom. Does that make your prediction true? That's how I took it. Okay, well,
one question, Ren. Before you go back and see your mom, are you going to shave that beard off and cut your hair?
Oh, you know what, man? That comes up a lot. And a matter of fact, I just got a comment about that. And let me tell you something. What I want to cut it off. I want to cut it all off. But my subscribers are telling me I cannot be a pirate on my boat if I cut off all my beard. They love my half beard, my, screwed up beard that I have, because I can't grow a full beard. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to shave it.
Ren, I'll just let you know something too as well. Andy contacted me yesterday, and he's going to close the bar. So, if you know anyone wants some gear, he's selling it all. So you can go and pick what you want. If you want the big screen TV or the fucking double door refrigerator or the air conditioning that's in there, which is all under 12 months old, all the kitchen appliances and stuff like that.
Nah, I don't have to buy all that. I got a big screen TV. I got an air con. I got a refrigerator. I got a hot water.
I know you have. I'm just saying if you know anyone that wants some gear, it's there. So you know where the place is.
Why is he selling that?
Because he's not here, he's in Australia, and he's just getting run to the fucking ground. I mean,
okay.
He can't manage it. He's not here. His wife and his kids over in Australia, and the place is just, they're not listening and stuff. So he's just like, no, I'm shutting it down. I'm selling all the gear. So there's tables and chairs. You know what's there, Ren, anyway. The karaoke, all that shit. If someone's looking to start a business and wants some stuff that's good quality, it's there. So just put the word out for it there, mate. That's all. Yeah. Stereo system, it's a fucking cranking system too as well. Everything's up for sale. You're going to get it at a cheap price.
How big is the TV, Jay?
50-inch, 56-inch or something. It's massive.
How much does he want for it?
I don't know, but I'll ask him.
Oh my God, you're advertising it, but you have no info on it.
No, he just told me last night. If someone says how much is this, I'm gonna have to contact him and say how much do you want for this. I know he paid $36,000 for the TV. You could probably get it near fucking half price or less.
Yeah, I paid 45,000 pesos for mine.
But I'll tell you, if anyone was starting a business and stuff, that double door fridge, man, that's a fucking good fridge. I'll tell you that right now. Bought that for 80. You could probably get that for near half price as well.
But don't advertise something if you don't have the prices.
I'm not advertising. I'm just telling you, if someone's interested,
it's advertising.
I'll get the price.
It's advertising. Oh my God, Jay. You know what? You're done. You're about 40 minutes from me. I could drive down there and kick your ass and get the prices out of you.
He just mentioned it last night. So I'm just saying. If someone's interested, I'll ask him for price. If there's no interest, then I'm not going to buy it.
Ask him what he wants for the TV, Jay.
Yeah, I will. It's that DeWalt brand, whatever it is.
Oh my God! It's like giving you an empty bottle and say drink. Oh, thank you.
Is that TV? Is that one of those internet TVs?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
okay. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I got one already in the kitchen, but I want to put one in the bedroom.
What about disco lights? You need any disco lights? Any strobe beams or anything like that? Smoke machine? You need a smoke machine as well. Yeah.
So what's going on with you? What are you gonna do today? I know what I'm doing. I'm meeting with the subscribers today. We're going over to the Western, what's it called? The Western Steakhouse. So he wants to try out that. He's from Texas, so he wants to, try out the Western Texas, kind of setup.
Where is this steakhouse you go to? I seen a photo on Facebook you put up there. It looks fancy.
Yeah, it's up in Lapu-Lapu. It's a little tiny corner, it's out in the middle of nowhere, and you go there and it's like all of a sudden you're in Texas. I tell you, it's got a bunch of license plates. It's got a bunch of, different things in there. I swore to God, this guy was from Texas, but he's Japanese, the owner, because we talked to the guy. He's Japanese.
What's the place called?
Western Texas. Actually, it's called Western Steakhouse. That's what it's called. Western Steakhouse in Lapu-Lapu.
Another thing I'd ask you too as well. Remember that guy that was selling his bar? That's called Sharky. Did he end up selling that?
Sharky?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been shut down.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
What, did he shut it down or someone else shut it down?
Nah, he shut it down himself. He sold it. Mm-hmm.
Tough spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the owner. Yeah, he shut it down. Yeah, he's from Australia.
Business to bar business in the Philippines, mate.
Yeah.
What about location?
Yeah, you're talking about Sharky. Yeah, that's gone. I already, because I heard your vlogs. I was listening to him, and yeah, he shut down that bar.
Yeah, because another guy mentioned Sharky to me and I thought he was talking about that Sharky, and and I went, the last.
Yeah, because you were confused which which Sharky. No, the bar in Lapu-Lapu. Yeah, it's been shut down.
Another bar bites the dust.
Yeah. Yeah, I know him personally. He went back to Australia. He sold off, the bar and all, everything in it.
Hey, Ren, have you ever been to that place up in it's called Tops or Hilltops.
I've never been there.
Up in the mountains. Overlooks.
I've never been there. You know what? Everybody has been trying to tell me to do a review on that. I have not been there, but it's over by there's a hotel there called what's it called Marco Polo, and nope, I've never been, and I lived there. I was there. It was right above the mountain, and I never actually went up there. No, never been there.
That would be a great place to go if you're meeting us. Take a subscriber up there. They got pool tables.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, there's something up there. I don't know. To me, I thought it was a lookout point. You know what I mean? Like, look over the city. And
really nice, the bar and a restaurant, and they got outdoor pool tables. You could drink beer, and they got like 6 or 7 pool tables outside. And you look down and you see the lights of the city. It's really cool.
Yeah. That's what I'm starting to get more feedback on it. So
where is this place?
Barry knows
on Tops. It's called Tops.
Yep.
Tops. It's a mountain right past Marco Polo. It's in La Hogue area, and it's this mountain that's way up on top, and then you could see everything. You could see a seaside, and you could see Seaside Mall. You could see the whole entire bay. You could see everything. But apparently, there's a restaurant up there. I've heard of the rumor. Like I say, a rumor because I haven't been there. I don't know. Yeah. Says Style did a review on it, but he did not show a restaurant. That's why I didn't even know there was a restaurant up there. I didn't know there was a restro, so that's why.
Lynn, and he confirmed it. Apparently, someone was saying the other night.
Yeah, I've been up there. You can see it on YouTube. Just look it up. I think it's Tops Bar Restaurant. Put in Cebu. You can check it out on YouTube. Yep.
Yeah, to me, let me see what I'm reading the comments. They serve Red Horse, Ren. We'll go. If they serve Red Horse, yeah, I'm there. So.
I think everywhere in the Philippines serves Red Horse.
No. That's not true. It's always San Miguel. Always San Miguel. If there's any place that you go to, Red Horse is funny. they kind of like down it down. It's always San Miguel.
Well, I know when you go in the strip clubs, they don't sell Red Horse because they don't want you to get too pissed.
Well, I don't go to strip clubs, so I don't know that much.
I'll stop it.
Hey! Just a few when I go on a guy's night out. That's when I do it. When Trixie lets me out finally, when she unchains the door, I can finally go out. Yes, there is Red Horse there, but I'm talking about
run. You just run. You just run. You're going for a couple of days. You come back when you're hungry.
And I am allowed to go out to strip clubs. So yeah.
So hey, when are you guys getting married, Ren?
We're talking about next year. We're talking because we got a lot of people coming in. We got Mexican Jew that's coming in. Also Julio coming in. There's a lot of other subscribers, that are important to us that are coming in, that are, we would like them to attend, so we're really pushing at the boat, business. We're pushing with Chixie's business and, our both, actually we got 3 channels that are running and I'm working with that. So there's a lot going on. We decided to push it, to the next year.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I was wondering because I thought I caught one of your videos. You guys were talking about it or something.
Yeah, you're correct. You're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't got no problem answering questions. Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
You're gonna tie the big knot, huh?
That's why I came on here, because Larry, I know you had questions about me. It's like, what? Everybody flips a bill. I remember hearing that because I was there. I listened. I listened to everything. And I know you're an honest guy. So when I heard that, I was like, Larry has a bunch of questions he has for me. So
Like, as Popeye says, the tough questions.
yeah,
I got the tough questions.
it is tough questions, and I sat there and I was like, yeah, they do, and it's not by my choice. They come out here because they select the restaurants. It's not me. To me, I'll select. If it was up to me, I'd give you a self-sufficient and actually a really good restaurant that actually it's good, bang for your buck. If you're going to pay for it, it's not going to cost you much, but you get, double what you got, from your money, hit, what do you call, what do they call it? Happy hour, boom, you get 2 beers and all of a sudden you get 2 free. It's like, I know where these places are. It's like, talk to me. I'll put you to these places. But no, everybody wants to go Ayala Mall. You know what? They're gonna rip you off.
Fuck Ayala Mall, man. I went there fucking.
Yeah, they're gonna rip you off.
Joke, man.
You know what place I like it in Cebu? That pizza place over there by Mango, the Cab Pizza or Check Yellow Cab Pizza.
Yeah, Yellow Cab. That's good pizza right there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's some of the best pizza I found in the Philippines.
I like Republic, man. Republic's pretty good. That's nice pizza.
Interpret it. I came to Philippines to quit drinking. And let me tell you something. What? No, you're not gonna quit drinking. I mean, everywhere you go, even when you meet Filipinos on the street, let me tell you something. That they sit there and go, "Hey, take a shot, take a shot." I mean, every time you walk, when I walk down the street, and I just say hello. Next thing you know, somebody's giving me a shot of tequila, or whatever, or emperor or anything.
How you mixing?
Yeah, isn't it cool? Yeah. Isn't it cool when you like?
Oh my god!
It's fucking delay. Go ahead, Jay.
How you mixing your Tanduay, Ren?
How much?
Now, how are you mixing it? How are you drinking it?
Oh, I'm drinking it with 7-Up. Yeah, I mix it with 7-Up. 50-50. Yeah. You can mix it with 7-Up. You can mix it with Coke. And a friend of mine gave me a mix from the United States, from Mexico, and from the Southern California. So I'll be able to drop. What I do is it's like a clamato kind of a setup, and then I drop about 5 drops of hot sauce into it, and I change the beer up. It is awesome.
Yeah, I usually mix it up different with the Tanduay. I get the Tanduay. You get the Tanduay 45?
Yeah. No, it's 65.
65, sorry, yeah. I usually get the flat bottle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually just get a jug, or what they call it a pitcher. I tip like a bottle of Sprite, small bottle of Sprite in there, a cup of water, and that calamansi mix, you know what I mean?
I heard water, man. That means you're a pussy. Oh my god!
Once you try it, it's the way it's mixed. And
no, man,
you're
garbage. You're garbage. You're garbage. No, man. Oh.
You try it first.
Man, I used to have respect for you, man. Jay, you were the big man. You're a heavy hitter. Over 4,000 subscribers. Oh man, now you're talking about water.
Oi.
You never put water into alcohol.
It's 1 cup of water. You're going 50-50 with fucking, what is it, Mountain Dew or whatever it is. That's more than fucking 1 cup of water, 50-50. That means you're consuming more soft drink than you are alcohol. Now, you try it my way and you'll see, and you'll go, fuck, this is actually all right.
I know how to rile them up. See?
I need a drink, mate. That's actually nice. So I'll show you when I come see you. I'll do it for you and
You
we'll
do
mix it
that.
up.
You do that. Yeah, you mix it up for me. I want to try it. It's a free alcohol setup, so that's cool.
Yeah, you like it. You go, fuck, that's good actually.
You know,
I'll be
because I'm
doing
an
that.
e-bagger, right? I'm an e-bagger, so.
I'm a scammer. No,
Oh man.
that's what I do.
Yeah. Well,
You guys ever have
I'm hooking up my girls, so yeah.
you guys ever have vodka and Mountain Dew mixed?
Yes, that is good.
You know what you call that?
Oh God,
The name of that drink? Voodoo.
is it called voodoo? Yeah.
Wait, Ren,
I never knew what the name was, but I had it in Russia.
have you tasted that coconut wine?
Oh my gosh, man! I got a story for that. I was on the beach. You know, it was in the north of Cebu, and these guys were climbing up. You know, these trees, these coconut trees,
Yeah.
and they were pulling things off. You know, and they were saying, "Hey, you want to try this out?" And they were pouring it into jugs, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, whatever." You know, shoot, man, yeah, I'll try anything. And all of a sudden, they brought it over to me, and I drank it, and I was like, "God, oh, it was bitter and oh God,
Yeah,
nasty tasting."
I
It
didn't
like
enjoy it at all. I had the same thing.
yeah,
Had me
it's
up
like
fast.
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck is this funky shit, man?
yeah, it's like fermenting, it's like you could taste it. It's like, oh my god, this is horrible. Whatever. But I wanted to be,
But hey, if there was
hospitable.
nothing else to fucking drink, I'd drink it.
Yeah, actually I had Red Horse with me. I had Red Horse with me, but I was like, okay, I'll try it. And like, oh my god, okay, yeah, whatever. And then he brought a second one because they didn't do nothing to me. I was just sitting there. I had just showed up there and I was just drinking a little bit of Red Horse and I'm, looking at the ocean. And all of a sudden he gave me another one and I drank it. Next thing I know, I couldn't feel my face. And I was looking out at the ocean in colors and things were weird. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Dude, it was the weirdest thing. And then Trixie, all I heard in the ghost voice was, "This is what they drink when they can't afford Red Horse." Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I drank it.
You got to try it and just see what it's like. And I thought I'll give it a go too as well because I had fucking a whole
Yeah.
fucking couple of crates of Red Horse right beside me. We were drinking. It was out in the sticks and all the rest of it.
Anybody ever drink mojo? Yeah, I have. Yes, I have. Yeah, I'm reading the comments. You guys look at the comments more, because a lot of these guys, have a lot, input.
Yeah,
When's the Red Horse drink off? That was Junior. Come on. You know, you know, and it's funny because I had a few subscribers that come in, right, to visit me, and I always tell them, do not try to outdrink me, please. Just because I buy another beer or whatever, and I continue to drink, don't try to outdrink me, because I could drink more and outdrink. I outdrank Germans. I outdrank, Filipinos, of course, because they're lightweights. Um, I outdrank, Ukrainians, Russians, um, French. I've been to all these places and I drank their beer and I always outdrank. They always told me, "It's the strongest beer. You can't drink." I drank liters of it, and still, stood up and watched them all fall over. Half the time, one guy tried to jump over a balcony and I had to freaking hold him. So yeah, I'm serious. Dude. We called it the suicide. We called it the suicide balcony. Actually, I have a video on my last, my other channel where a guy was trying to jump and I was trying to hold him. He got that crazy. But I drank that much. It's like, come on, I drank Steins. I drank, come on. There ain't nobody can. To me, Red Horse is like it's water to me.
yeah, it gets starts to get you a bit immune after a while, doesn't it?
Mm. Hey, matter of fact, Jay drank with me. Jay, have I ever got crazy?
Nah.
You drank with me 3 times. Three times that we met. Have I ever got freaking crazy? And how many buckets of beer did we drink?
A lot. Yeah, cool. Even when it got out of hand with fucking Barry, we were still fucking cool, even though we were all hammered. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We had one guy that went crazy on you, and I had to fucking calm him down. Yeah. It was like, nah, there was never no problem between Jay and I. Nah.
You just didn't like Barry's the color of his eyes.
No, I think he was more, concerned. I remember from, because he sat there and called him mate. And he goes, I ain't no mate. Who are you? And I was like, dude, that's what, Australians, call friends. Nah, he ain't my friend. And he went all crazy. And then I was like, dude, you need to calm down, dude. And he started grabbing a bottle like he was going to punch you over the head with it. And I was like, come on, man. Dude. And then you were calm as hell, walked away and just said, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't even try. Come on, man. Put it down, relax, drink a beer, and relax. And a matter of fact, Bama bought him a beer that night. Try to calm him down to pull him away from the table. Remember that?
Yeah. Unbelievable. That was a very strange night, I must say.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I just thought, what the fuck is going on here?
So now you guys got a little insight of the kind of things that we've done. So I know Jay. I partied with him.
Yeah, it was the strangest fucking night. It must have been a full moon or something.
Yeah.
Because even when I was looking over at Chixie and was it a sister that was with her? Was it a sister?
Yeah.
You could tell how
Princess.
uncomfortable they were uncomfortable they were feeling. You know what I mean? You could feel the tension. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What has just happened?
It's funny because you were trying to diffuse the situation. That was the problem. It's like he got more aggressive, and you were just like, "Hey, mate, this is what this is how we talk." In Australian, we hey, this, we're friends, and it was like, "You're not my friend. I'm here for only Ren." And I was like, "Oh my god!" I was so embarrassed. I was like, "Oh my god!" I just put my head down and go, "I'm sorry, Jade." You're like, "No, man. If he doesn't want me here, this is what you told me. If he doesn't want me here, then I'll leave the table. I'll go back to the bar." And you walked away. You left the fucking situation. You didn't want to what you didn't want no confrontation, and so that you walked away. And so I walked over to you after. That's when I said I apologize. And you're like, no, do you apologize? It ain't you. No, you want me to leave? I left.
Where was the guy from, Ren? Was he a Filipino or was he a Japanese guy?
No, he's Mexican. He's from down south of California.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Jay was cool. He was very cool. The other guy, he just had too much to drink. That's what it was. We were drinking. See, that's comes to my point. Don't try to outdrink me. It ain't gonna happen. And he was trying to. We were drinking already a bar prior before we came to that bar, and he was already drunk. And so me, I was still coherent. I drank 2 liters of Red Horse. I was already still, on a prime. I was getting ready to go. What's up next? And started drinking. We bought a bucket, started drinking, and he was already done. He was already 2 sheets to the wind. And here comes Jay and saying, "Hey, what's up, Brand? Hey." And he shook my hand. I said, "What's up, man?" And all of a sudden he shook his hand. And he was like, "No, I ain't shaking your hand." That's what started it all. He was like, he was already 2 sheets to the wind. "I'm here for Ren, not for you." And Jay was like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Okay. I'll leave the table if you don't want me here." And Jay walked away.
Jay, you pussy.
And now he was being cool. He was being cool.
I'm kidding.
I was not intimidated by that guy whatsoever. There's not one fucking bit. Because when he picked up that bottle, I looked him in the eye.
Yeah, he did.
You fucking go ahead and fucking do that.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Down. And that's exactly what he said. Stop. That's when I was going, all right, you're just taking this a bit too far.
He said, don't do that. That's what he said. Because we were outside. See, there's an outside slide window, and we were outside, and we were smoking a cigarette, Jay and I, and Bama, I don't know where he was. He moving around somewhere. I don't know. But we were Jay and I were talking. I'm like, and I was trying to apologize. I was like, dude, I'm sorry about this and that. All of a sudden, Jay looked over. He noticed something, and I turned around, and the window was open, on the bar, and there's a bottle there, and he's holding onto the bottle, the neck of the bottle, and he's like tapping it. And Jay goes, don't do that. You don't want to do that. Come on, bro. You don't want to do that. And I was like, man, put the bottle down, man. Come on, man. Dude, seriously. And I walked over and I walked into the bar, over to the side, and I talked to him and I go, dude, put the bottle down, man. You ain't gonna do nothing. Come on, stop it. And Jay was cool the whole entire time.
I wasn't gonna let that fucking worry me.
Good thing Barry wasn't with you. Barry would have stomped his ass.
Barry was with us. He was there.
Oh, was he?
It was. I thought it was because Barry said hello to his missus that set the whole fucking thing off, wasn't it, Ren, or something?
Yeah.
Something like that. And I walked into it all and just said, "Hey, how you going, Bren? How you going, Chixie?" And sat down, and then fucking next minute, this guy here is just fucking going off. And, what did I miss here? What happened? Huh?
Yeah. And it was funny because then I poured him into a cab, this guy, I poured him into a cab, and, it's like, he goes, "Hey man, I'm going to meet you at the hotel." Okay, I'll meet you there. Just give me a second. I got to talk to my guys. He took off. The cab took off, and I ended up with Jay and Bama for the rest of the night. I was like, cool, whatever. I just sat there and drank beer.
Was he butthurt after that?
No, and matter of fact, I sent a message to him, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm sorry about what happened. We're cool." I was like, "Yeah, okay."
I think he was just an aggro drunk.
Mm-hmm.
When some guys are cool and they drink a bit too much and they get a bit aggro and stuff.
Some people can't handle their alcohol. That's what it is. Can't handle. See, I'm a functioning drunk. I just keep on going. See, I got to keep on that persona because apparently I'm an alcoholic. I just keep on.
Some people, when they probably he was trying to keep up you too as well. He's just maybe he didn't realize what was happening and sort of got a bit confused. Well, actually, he did get confused because he thought that. I don't know what he thought, but what he thought wasn't going on. You know what I mean?
I guess he thought he was my bodyguard or something. It's no, I don't need a bodyguard. I'm fine. I can defend myself.
Yeah, but when people walk up to you and they have expats and they say, "Hey, you going, Ren? What's up, mate?" And fucking, "How you going, Chixie? What's up?" And fucking,
yeah,
they're not here to fight you.
He freaked out.
They're not here to fight you. You know what I mean? Like.
And he freaked out, and I was like, I'll kill him. I'll kill him. It's like, dude, relax. I don't need people to defend me. Trust me. I'm okay. I know these people.
Hey, how's your father-in-law doing, Ren?
My father-in-law, he's actually doing well.
That's good. He seems like I watched it in your videos. He seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah, he is. He's actually, hanging out. Actually, he's across the street from me. So he's got an apartment right across the street, and he walks over here. We drink beer. Yeah, we just kick it.
So they're out of that squatter area?
Yeah, we pull them all out. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. It costs a lot of money, and that's the thing. I don't like talking about it. I don't like advertising. All of that. Because I got nothing to prove. You know,
Right.
it's a thing that you know what? When you do good, it's like what Dave Phelps says. You know, it's like we're doing good. Why do I have to freaking broadcast it every single time? You know, because even if you do it, then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're a do-gooder. Oh, and then you got more trolls, that come in, and talk.
No matter what you
So
do and say, they're always going to attack you.
it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get hit. So it's like, you know what, it's not worth, broadcasting.
Yeah. People like Jay was talking, about this fight, give some to charity. I usually don't give a whole lot to charity, hardly any, because the charity I give to is like I should say it like this. I don't give to charities. I give to charity.
Yeah.
Like if I see someone in need, like especially some of my wife's people, which there's a lot of them, man, they might have a kid with a toothache and they got no money to take him to the dentist,
Well, that's what I mean, Barry. Larry. That's what I mean. I don't mean actually giving it to a charity. I mean actually giving it to someone.
Charity begins at home. You hear that saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm at home.
Carlos,
donate to me.
Carlos Danger, Mexican Jew. What's the question about him? Mexican Jew, that's somebody you really don't want to mess with. I met the guy.
Haven't you heard what's going on, Ren?
Huh?
Have you heard what's going on?
Oh, I trust me. I'm there. I'm listening. So I hear everything.
Have you heard about this match?
The what?
The grudge match.
The boxing
match.
I
heard that. Yeah, the boxing match with a Mexican Jew and everything. Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you something. What I met Mexican Jew. Face to face. He's a G. Somebody you don't want to mess with. He's. It doesn't matter how short he is or how big he is or whatever. It's like messing with somebody that doesn't care. He really doesn't care. He'll break your face apart. He don't care. And it's like jail, whatever. I'll beat the system. That's the kind of person that Mexican Jew is.
I didn't think you fucking heard about what was going on.
Yeah, that's Mexican Jew.
I'll tell you this. I grew up in LA, right, Southern LA, and I used to grow up in a city where there's a lot of cholos, and those guys actually can't fight. You know what I mean? They can fight when they're around their friends. When you get them one-on-one, man, I'll break their fucking
get them alone. Yeah, they get all freaked out.
I'll fuck them up.
Well, that's what everyone in any country knows. You get them alone, they fucking.
That's how most gangsters, wannabe gangsters, are. You go to Compton, they talk about how they're like hard, they want to fight this and that. You bring them into a ring, into like a fucking mat, or like just like a gym to fight one-on-one. Dude, they're fucking pussies.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about G's. I'm gonna tell you something about G's.
They're all faggots, man.
You do. They're all faggots. Yeah, you're correct. I agree with you. I remember, when I was fighting, back, you're talking about 89, 1990, 1991, when I was part of the group, it's always the biggest guy. Once you take down the biggest guy and he drops, because of course they think he's a giant, he's the one that's gonna, beat everybody up, and he's the one. Once he goes down,
it's
over.
Some singing group or what group?
I can't tell you.
Well, from my experience, it's always been like this. Like in the streets or at a bar or any of these places where you find these guys, it's usually like the most animated, the loudest motherfucker.
Yeah.
Who like brags about how, come get me. That's the guy you can easily knock out with one punch.
Yeah. Once you take him out, it's like the head is cut off.
The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room.
Yep.
Yeah. Once you take them out, all of a sudden everybody runs. Yeah.
My dad used to teach me that sort of stuff too as well. My dad's not a big guy or anything like that, but he used to say, just take out the biggest guy and the rest will fucking run. And it's true.
But you know what? Mexican Jew is not no joke. He actually served all of his time out there. I'm telling you, it's going to be something messy if he fights.
It's never about the size though, and you guys know that for a fact. Like size doesn't mean shit in a street fight. You can fucking break somebody's fucking knees, get him in a headlock. Right.
You're right. Yeah. That's why people look at me at my stature or whatever. Man, trust me, I've been stabbed, been shot at. I actually got a bullet wound in my leg. It's like what? I just sit there. Yeah, take out the legs. Once the legs are gone, there ain't nothing they can do.
Well,
But other than that, it's like, whatever, this is YouTube. It's supposed to be entertainment. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be happy, and just, looking up things that, you want to learn about. But all of a sudden it became a fence. You're either on this side or that side. There ain't no side, when did YouTube become a gang?
It's just when the internet's come about, it's given people a voice that usually wouldn't say anything, like to hide themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. And I've noticed that since I've been on YouTube. So there's a lot of people that'll say stuff to you, they'll hide behind masks and all the rest of it. In real life, they wouldn't dare say that to your fucking face. They just wouldn't. And it gives them an avenue, it gives these people an avenue to say this sort of stuff, because they wouldn't say that stuff when you're sitting in the office with them or out working.
You know what?
Stuff like that.
What I have to say is stop with the personal information. And no, I'm not RRR. I'm not RRR. Okay, trust me. I'm against him. Really, I am, and I'm making that quite clear.
Oh, did we get a sound bite of that?
God.
Red has made a decision.
No. And I'm also, you didn't let me finish. I'm also against Bama.
Gonna be getting from
and I'm also against Bama. I'm also against Bama. And I'm also against, you. I don't like what's being said. I don't like, the fighting going back and forth. I don't like the doxing. I don't like that. It bothers me. Because
lying. You love that shit on the sidelines. It's entertainment.
Okay, yeah.
No, okay, I respect that, Ren. But the problem I have, is that you're going around to other channels.
What's wrong
sitting on the fence?
What's wrong? There we go. See, there, you said it. You said it. That's what I have a problem with you, Kiwi Mike. That's what I have a problem with. Mm-hmm. That's right. Talking about a fence. There is no fence. When did we put up a fence? When did that happen? You know what? It's called entertainment. It's called, free will. It's called free speech. It's called I can go anywhere I want. Since when did you put up a fence?
What are you talking about? I said you're sitting on the fence.
No, I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm not sitting on the fence. I go over to the Riff Raff Radio. I go over to Dave. I go over to, Popeye One. I go over to anybody I want. You know why? Because I have a free will. That's what I have, because that's what YouTube allows me to do, so you seem to, you're the one that is isolating yourself into a certain, section.
Am I?
You're
I
the
didn't
one.
think I am. How do you mean by that? I mean, I
mean by that?
Yeah. I don't pick fights with anyone.
No. You don't pick fights.
Get him,
no, what you do is you pick.
Shut up,
people.
Larry. No, go on. Sorry. Yeah. No, seriously. Yeah, go on. Say what you got to say, Ring.
No, what you do is pick at people is what you do. And you know what? That's wrong. You know what? If you pick a side, that's fine. But you know what? Stay on that side. Don't pick on me. Don't pick on Riff Raff Radio. Don't pick on anybody. Because to me, I look at you as what you do is pick a side, and you sit there. You think there's a fence. There is no fence. There really isn't. You can go to Riff Raff Radio and talk to them. You can
Well,
go and talk to myself and Sentai Seven. You could talk to Big Kev. But you go to a place where you're safe, where you feel that you're defended.
now, did you just figured all this stuff out, Ren, or you've been thinking about this for a while? I mean,
No,
that's a pretty in-depth psychological
But
profile you just put on a man.
but how do I feel? I have an opinion. That's all. And rightly or wrongly, that's my opinion. But I stick to my opinion. I don't fucking go from channel to channel to side up with whoever at the time. That's where you differ, Ren. I make a stand. I draw a line in the sand. If I think an example, I think what Alo said about Jay was totally way out of line, and I've said it to him, and I say it to anyone. John Doe. I hate John Doe. Everyone knows that. I say that on each and everyone's channel that brings it up.
What did John Doe do? Why do you hate John Doe?
yeah. What did John Doe do?
Well,
John Doe is a dickweed, but we'll go ahead and run with it.
yeah. John Doe's a dickweed. Exactly. That's what I mean. I don't. I it's hard to,
hyperbole. He says a lot of.
Sorry, Larry. What? I didn't hear.
You just got to understand him. I think he's misunderstood.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's hard to misunderstand someone that says that Filipinos. Yeah, I mean, you talk about Peter V. Here's an example. You talk about Peter V, right? And you say, and the only example I can bring up really that everyone seems to jump on the bandwagon is Peter V allegedly said that Dave Phelps' wife was a working girl. That was fucking like 4 years ago. Rowdy, rah. Now, I'm not debating whether what he said was right or wrong here, but the example was John Doe. He turns around and says anyone that's married to a Filipina is a weak cunt, or Filipinas are only good for eating, cooking, cleaning, and rooting. That's John Doe's attitude. Do you think that's a good attitude? Is that what you think of your wife, Larry?
No, they're all whores, he said.
Well, I didn't hear him say that. And are you sure he didn't just say that in hyperbole?
No,
even though it's a fucked up thing to say.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying there, I know I'm not putting you in any spot, but I'm just trying to highlight John Doe's consistently saying he makes Peter V. Like everyone jumped on Peter V for saying what he said, and okay, rightly or wrongly. But the point being here is John Doe is worse than Peter V. He basically advises people that all Filipinas are liars and cheats and whores and bloody rah.
But we still need John Doe. That's the thing, And I'm not with John Doe. Trust me, I'm not with John Doe. But with him, it's like it brings controversy. It brings the drama, and people love that, and that's the thing about John Doe, and I sit there and listen to him, and he's very educated. Let me tell you, he ain't stupid. You sit there and listen to him, and he knows what he's talking about. He's very calm and very low key. It's like listening to a musical, that you fall asleep to. That's the way he talks, because he knows what to say and how to say it, and he attacks you with words, and that's what makes you guys all angry, because
Can you tell me my horoscope next? I mean, what's my psychological profile?
Shut up, man. Shut up. I'm just telling you what I think. I just know what I know. God damn it. See, you just ruined the whole entire flow. Damn it. I thought I had it.
Oh, well, whatever. I mean, like you say, it is only YouTube at the end of the day.
Yeah,
but still,
that's the thing that I'm telling you. It's YouTube. You know what? Come on, man. It's entertainment. Don't worry about it. Don't take it personal. What people say or whatever videos they do about you, whatever, I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it. Yeah, I really don't. I sit there and I laugh, and actually I give them thumbs up. And I say, thank you for the video that you did of me. I just laugh. It's like you gotta laugh at yourself sometimes, and some people can't do that. They can't laugh at themselves. They're so hateful at what their life is, projecting. To me, it's like, you know what? I'm happy what I'm doing. I'm happy what I'm, living, and everything that I'm doing. Why the hell is anybody gonna put me down? I don't care. Words don't hurt me.
All right. You probably made a point. I'll rethink what I think. But
he's gonna go again.
There's a but. I knew there was a but. Oh my god! Now there's gonna be a rebuttal. Go ahead.
No rebuttal. There's nothing to rebut. You say what you said, and that's fine. But I still feel, that some of these guys on this fucking genre are fucking.
Some guys get under your skin, though.
Yeah. I mean, personally, you're right. It's only YouTube, and he doesn't. Chances are we'll never ever meet face to face anyway. And like everyone's got their own. Once you switch the computer off, we all go on our merry way, don't we? But just some guys are just constantly fucking. That's all their life revolves around is hatred and negativity.
I don't know. Maybe I'm a sick bastard, but I never laughed so hard watching the Cheers video when he's talking about Dave and he goes off. He says he talks about my dog. I kicked my dog. He says I'm too old. He says I'm ugly. He's going down the list. Oh, I fucking laughed my ass off when I seen that video.
But Dave Phelps is just as bad as Frank. I mean, in some ways, I think
he's never kick your dog. You don't kick your dog. Never kick your dog.
Okay.
I want to say something.
You can kick your wife, but not your dog.
How did Dave get involved? Because Dave really didn't do anything. And no, I'm not sucking, polishing his knob.
What do you mean? Involved in what? Dave Phelps is the ringleader of a lot of this shit. And
where did that come from?
Oh, you sound like Frank now, Mike.
No, I'm being honest.
He's not the ringleader.
Dave Phelps.
Yeah, where did it come from? Where did that come from? Because he has, because he has a channel.
Go watch that Photo Focus's videos and listen to how Dave talks. I mean, let's be honest. Come on, you can't seriously say that look. If Dave Phelps was any kind of decent human, the only reason he helps people is to put the other person down. A prime example was fucking the guy Frank with his that $100.
You can't even put the words together. I mean, I'm telling you, what does he have any?
He's a ringleader.
With this?
He's.
Oh God, I can't believe you guys.
Good guy. Dave is a good guy.
Oh yeah, he's lovely.
Yeah,
lovely guy.
See,
he refers to old people as
Kiwi Mike.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much. You know what?
Maybe it's an American thing. I don't know.
No, it's not an American thing. I'll tell you what. He's from Texas as well as me. But that does not. That's irrelevant. But what I'm talking about is, what is it with Dave that everybody has a problem with, which he has no clue what's going on. He really doesn't. He's got a daughter. He's got his wife. He's dealing with his life. What is it with him that everybody is
probably
attacking him?
Probably because he refers to older people as old people. He puts old people down. There's one example. He's always he seems to be always the ringleader in all these little hate channels that start up.
Oh, come on. You know what it is?
You go listen. All I can say is go, because I don't collect sound bites, but go listen to that guy, Photo, what's his name? Photo Focus. Go listen to all those little sound bites. They're not of anyone. They're of Dave. The way Dave talks, the way he acts.
And I can edit anything. I can edit your voice. I can edit your voice and make it worse.
There's no editing when it comes from your own mouth, is there?
You know why so many people get upset with Dave? Is because he's probably about twice as smart as most people out there. The dude obviously he's got a.
He's so smart he can't even get his wife a fucking visa to go to the States. That's
what?
He's so smart he can't even get his wife a visa to go to the States.
What?
No, that's unfair.
She got her own visa. She got her own visa. She went and paid for it. She went and done it.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, okay. So Dave's a wonderful guy, is he? Okay, well that's
He's a good guy.
Yeah, lovely. Now, why did Ren just say? Why is there so many people that dislike him then?
Some people, nobody.
I mean, forget about me. Forget about me for one instance.
Okay.
What about all the other people that dislike him? And there's lots of them.
Like I always say, Jesus Christ was perfect. They crucified him.
They crucified him. That's correct.
You can't compare Dave Phelps.
Have people that dislike you. But in Dave's case, his IQ is so, I believe, much higher than a lot of people on here. There's a lot of people that have room temperature IQs in this particular genre we're in. And I think they get intimidated by him.
Oh, yeah. Not everyone's into politics.
We're not talking about politics. It's just,
that's all Dave talks about, isn't it? Politics? I don't know.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He talks about everything. He's well-rounded.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Well, we like you,
I'm not here to start a fight. I'm not here to start anything. I don't even know how this conversation came. It's like,
Larry started it with bringing up Dave Phelps. We'll blame Larry.
I'll blame him. Yeah, Larry, it's you. Damn it, it's not me. I swear.
No, I think things have just been taken out of context a little bit. But to say that Dave Phelps is a nice guy is, well, that's overkill, I'd say, personally.
He's got his faults. I would have to say that because I agree and disagree with some of his thoughts, but at the same time, you know what? What is it? Taking down channels and that's the part that gets me.
Well,
and
doxing
people.
Yeah, Dave Phelps is always flagging channels. He's even admitted it. He flagged Bama's channel.
I didn't know that.
See, well, but Dave Phelps is a good guy.
Dave never bothers anybody that doesn't fuck with him. If you don't
come on, Larry.
With him,
come on.
He don't.
He's fucking after. He's.
I'm telling you. All right. I've been listening to.
Hold on a minute. Let me say something right here.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Phelps was the one that filed for me to take that video down that I'd done on fucking Robert Dunn, which had nothing to do with him.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Exactly. So he does play
what
up.
Was that? I had to turn off the air conditioner so I could hear this. What now?
He does be a bit of a nuisance, okay? He does stir up shit.
No, the guy's opinionated on a lot of stuff.
You guys can't see that.
Yeah, they're having us on.
You guys can't see that, come on. Let's fucking be real here, man. And he fucking loves it. And he gets in there and has a bit of fucking rub in the mud too as well. So
I know the guy personally, and you know what? I talked to him a lot, and no, he doesn't love this. He doesn't love you know, all this, you know, controversy. He doesn't. You know,
Why does he get
when
involved with
Riff Raff Radio, I know the history of Riff Raff Radio. It started in November of last year, and all of a sudden it started to open up. You know, it started with Roberto, and then all of a sudden Roberto started, you know, to gain steam and got Aloe on board. Dave came on board, and then in January they asked the Sentai 7 to actually open up. They wanted, a channel that, you know, can actually say, "Hey, look, we're here," you know, and I denied. And Popeye also, you know, decided, you know, he wasn't gonna, support me, and he started talking shit about me and my service,
Wait.
and
You denied what? I'm trying to
being on their channel.
Oh, they asked you to be on the panel?
Yeah, they asked me. Yeah, and I said no. And they also asked Jerry, and all of a sudden they doxed him. They doxed me. They didn't dox me. They just kind of, huh?
I said those cunts didn't ask me. I feel discounted.
Yeah, you know. So when it went on,
they're all doxing everyone else, but when they get doxed, they don't like it.
That's exactly right.
You just said it then. They no. Listen,
okay, you talk, and then I'll talk.
You just gotta fucking listen, man. They dox everyone else, but as soon as they get doxed, they're fucking screaming, "Take that video down! You did this, you did that."
You know what?
This is
an issue we should not be talking about.
Let me talk.
I'm just saying, because I'm sitting here listening to. I'm sitting back here listening to you guys. And sometimes I've got to step in and fucking give the baby a fucking smack.
I'll give you a history.
I'm just saying, man. I'm seeing this from the outside in. And I know exactly what's going on. And no, they're not good blokes. None of them are fucking good blokes. The whole fucking lot of them.
Thank you.
Okay.
Look at this deal with this fight with Barry. Dave was not involved in it originally. He got dragged into it. It was Popeye and Aloe.
Dave was on there the other night, fucking screaming all sorts of stuff as soon as that fight was going on. He was loving it.
Let me talk, Jay. Jay, you gonna let me talk? Okay, I'm talking about when it originally started. He didn't want to get in the way I perceived it. Dave didn't want to get involved with it, and he got dragged into it. If you remember, in the beginning, he wasn't involved in it. Once he got into it,
and how did I get into this, Larry?
I think you got dragged into it.
Exactly. How did I get dragged into it?
I think those
guys
didn't like.
You're supporting Burma. That's how you got dragged in.
Right. So there you go. So don't make out that these guys are fucking nice fucking guys, because they're fucking
by association.
They're not. And I'll be the first one to fucking say that. You know what I mean? I won't be the only one to fucking say that. I don't think they're fucking nice guys. The whole fucking lot of them. They think they're fucking wise guys is what they think they fucking are. But they're fucking not.
Yeah, Dave's such an intelligent person, as everyone says. He's that intelligent that he's organising the people to fucking strike channels left, right, and centre. I don't see anyone from this crowd going over there.
Flagged or strike the channel, but these guys are constantly trying to do it to me and Barry. Constantly. Well, so you got to look at the motives behind these guys. Are they worried about something?
They don't care less what you guys do. That's the problem.
No, I don't think. I know
it's others that are thinking about what they're going to do.
He does fucking care, Ren. He does care. He cares very, very much. Okay? He does care. He cares what people say about him. He cares what people think about him.
Exactly.
He cares so much that he'll go out and he'll strike channels and strike videos and all the rest of it. He fucking cares, because I don't do that. I couldn't give a fuck. You can put a video on with me right now and my footage and all the rest of it and show my face. I won't fucking strike it. I won't even give it a thumbs down, because I couldn't give a fuck. But they do give a fuck. Popeye gives a fuck. John Doe gives a fuck. Aloe Winter gives a fuck. They all give a fuck. I couldn't give a fuck, because I don't go running around striking.
Of course, everybody gives, a certain of a fuck. Yeah, they do. I'm not gonna, argue with that. Yeah, it's true. Because things that they say, yeah, it does bother. But at the same time,
contradict themselves.
I'm gonna
if you
tell
want
you
to listen to
something
their
else.
stuff, they contradict themselves a fucking lot. If you actually sit down, if you're listening to this stuff and you say you are listening to stuff because you're bored, you'll see how much they contradict themselves. Especially Dave contradicts himself a fucking lot.
Well, I'm quite surprised Ren sticks up for Dave Phelps, because I'll tell you now, once they've done with Barry, they'll move back to Sentai 7. And that surprises me why you, Ren, are sticking up for them. Because before Barry, it was you.
This is what surprises me about you, Mike, because you seem to have a problem with me, and you know what? I don't care that you have a problem with me, because
you're trying to twist it. You're trying to twist it, though, bud. You're trying to twist it. I'm not. I'm just saying. You're the one that's.
I've heard all your comments. I've heard everything you said. I got sound bites on it.
And I stand by them too. Yeah, and I stand by them.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? I got my family. What's your prediction? What's your prediction? I'm going to go in the United States. Yeah, that's right. You know what? Because my family there, you idiot.
Yeah.
Now check this out.
About a prediction of what? Well, I made a statement that not just was directed at you. It was at Barry. It was at all of the ones that are on tourist visas.
No, you know what? Come on, stop it.
No, you get it right. Don't try and twist this argument.
I am not RRR.
Jeez.
Let me tell you something. I'm not RRR. What I'm
and
looking
I'm not
at here,
either. All right.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not MGTOW or whatever the hell they call themselves. I'm not that. Come on, man. We're cool. You and I are cool.
We're all cool.
I'm not. I'm not attacking you. I want to make that clear right now.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah,
I'm not attacking. We're having a discussion. It's cool.
Yeah, it's just
but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You guys made a statement that you're drawing me into a silly argument over Dave Phelps, because I made a comment that I stand by, and I believe he's a bully. I believe he's 99.5% of all the drama that has been caused on the YouTube channel, and behind the scenes or directly. And to prove it, I stated that you just have to listen to that Photo Focus's sound bites that he collected over the years of Dave's voice. No, but hang on, Larry, let me finish. This is Dave Phelps talking, no one else, no editing. This is what he's actually said on his own channels. And you put them all together and you listen to how he talks. And that's the whole point. That was what they pointed out. You're saying to me that he's a good guy, and okay, I respect that you say that. That's your opinion. But you also just had Jay tell you the same thing. Dave Phelps is just as bad as the others. I mean, he's actually... And you tell me he's intelligent, which he is. He is an intelligent person. I've never said that he wasn't. But he's that intelligent that he's fooling you guys as well, because he's the one that's created the drama. And the only way I can prove it is go back to what Peter V, once again, and I don't like bringing Peter V up, but it's the only example that proves how long Dave's obsessed with things, and that Jay's right. He can't go a day without talking about Peter V, and yet Peter V's not even
mentioned Peter V in months.
Oh, he talks about Peter V every.
If someone brings the guy up,
okay.
What's the argument? My wife. He called my wife a working girl. That's 3 years old, and even then, if it's true, I mean, and now everyone jumps on that bandwagon.
No,
yes, come on.
I disagree because PV, he was on his own. Dave Phelps, he's also on his own.
Peter is lucky Dave never got his hands on that guy. He would have stomped the shit out of him. Stomped the dog shit out of him for saying that.
Yeah, maybe, Larry. But the point is, Peter V, Dave Phelps, if you want to go that way, Dave Phelps has had plenty of opportunities to meet Peter V. But and don't say he hasn't, because there's been a few people. What about that guy?
Peter V.
What about that guy?
He's ran from everybody.
Larry, okay. What about that guy Eric from Baguio Life or whatever he calls himself? Okay, now here's an example of what Eric. I remember Eric or Baguio Life or whatever you call him say on one of those shows one time. We're going to get him and we're going to bash him and we're going to do this and that, you know. And if I ever see him, blah blah. My wife's friends with the police and all this sort of shit. What happens? They got an opportunity. They got an opportunity to see Peter V face to face at the police station when Peter V was allegedly arrested or questioned over a non-payment of an internet bill. Remember that?
You think that was after the fact? They found out. I think they knew that happened.
That Eric guy was at the police station. They filmed it. He was about 3 feet away from Peter V. Why didn't he give him a twat then?
That's Eric. I'm talking about Dave.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm going to... Yeah, well, I'll get to that in a minute. There was another character, another clown that fucking was going on about beating up Peter V if he ever saw him. And this is the funny part of this guy. This guy stumbled across Peter V in McCarthy and secretly filmed him. He was all excited. You know, it was the big exclusive. He sent the video to ALO to go on his channel. It was a big... I can't remember the guy's name, but another one of the Alliance back then. They said they were going to... If everyone's... if they saw Peter V, they were going to beat him up. And what does this guy do? He secretly films Peter V without his knowledge. Finally, Peter V notices him and asks him what he was doing. And what does he turn around and do? Oh, how are you, sir? And then that was the end of the video. He called him fucking sir. This is a guy that was meant to be on the hunt for Peter V. Right, now we'll get to Dave Phelps and all the other clowns that have threatened to beat Peter V up, who, by the way, Ren did say was on his own. And that's true. Peter V didn't have any backup or support. And yet, the 3 years Peter V was here in the Philippines, he never got touched once by anyone. And there was plenty of sightings of him. And in the end, Peter V went home by himself. But boy, did Dave Phelps and them all try and fucking get him deported.
I'll tell you what, Peter V's lucky he's still alive, man. That guy looked like a POW survivor.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
He got to a point where his body was lacking so much nutrition, his hair wouldn't even grow on his head. You know, it was like all scruffy. You know, like these Filipino dogs, you know, that don't get any nutrition, and they got like part of their hair is just growing in patches. Peter V was looking like that.
He may well have, but my point here is no one threatened him or touched him. They only threatened him on the YouTube channel just to create their views, you know. And funny thing is, Peter V probably got more advertising out of all the hatred than fucking what anyone planned it for him. You know, what my whole point here is nothing happened to him, and that was all created by Dave Phelps back in the 3 years ago, having a disagreement with Peter V over.
No, it wasn't all created by Dave Phelps.
Of course, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I like
Mike. Mike. I like you, but you're wrong. You talk.
To me, it's like all of a sudden Dave Phelps is a god. You know, apparently, you know, he controls all of YouTube. He controls everything. You know, he's all knowing. You know, come on, man, really?
Yeah. No, I'm just rebutting what you guys are saying.
I know what you're saying there, Ren. I know what you guys are saying. But he likes to stick his little fucking beak in there, mate.
Yeah, of course he does. He's worse than me.
You're just pissed off at it, Jake. That's what's going on between you two. Just because you say it doesn't make it all.
Mate, fuck, do I have to fucking show you soundbite after fucking soundbite after soundbite, mate? Do you actually listen to what's going on?
And I said this sarcastically. I
might as well just smash my head against the fucking wall.
I said it sarcastically because you know what, Dave Phelps, you know, he doesn't really have an agenda to mess with you all. He attacks people that attack him, you know, and that's what I see.
That's right. That's what I see.
Okay. Also. All right. We'll leave it like that. I can't see what Jay's done to Dave Phelps, and I can't see what I've done to Dave Phelps, and I can't see what other people have allegedly done to Dave Phelps to deserve the shit that's been going down. But if that's what you guys believe, well, no problem. It's your right to believe that. But
look at the panel. Look at the panel. None of these. Look at the panel they got for starters. They're just laughing at its fucking self, isn't it?
They don't even know each other. That's what I can't understand.
That's the fucking. It's bizarre. You know, you got John Doe. You got this old cunt called fucking Popeye.
Well, what did John Doe ever do?
God.
Larry, you're a fucking bandwagon, man.
Yeah. You know, and you got this fucking Hello Winter. That none of them even fucking know who he is. So when the shit goes down, the one that's got his face at the fucking channel is the one that's going to cop it.
Yeah,
Copping
that's
it
true.
Sweet, eh, boys? Copping it sweet. That's how it goes. That's how it rolls. You know?
What's the audience?
It's like this, right? It's like this.
Hey, the cashier is still.
I had this ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
I had this ex-girlfriend, right, back in the day. And we got into a bit of a blue and all the rest of it. She found another guy. She rocked up this party I was at and punched me in the fucking face. Now, I don't hit women. This is in Australia, right?
Oh.
She punched me in the fucking face. And I said, I don't hit women. And she had a boyfriend beside her. If you do that again, I'm going to flog your fucking boyfriend. Okay? And she done it again. So I flogged the fuck out of her fucking boyfriend. Okay? I didn't touch her, but I made her boyfriend pay for it. So what these guys are doing, and what Dave's doing, because he's joining in, he's going to end up paying for it. You understand what I'm saying? This is how it's fucking working. You know what I mean? He's copping flack and all the rest of it. There's a lot of people out there that they don't like him. Plain and simple, they don't like him. They don't like the people they hang around. And the people they are knocking around with is anonymous. They can say all they want because, you know, at the end of the night, they can go home and know their families are nice and safe because no one knows who they are. You know what I mean? But they know who the other guys are. They know where they live. They know their identity. See, there's a difference there. And when shit gets out of control, shit might just start fucking happening. That gets totally out of fucking control with this fucking bullshit. And that's what you got to realise. So you can't sit there and say, oh, no, he's a fucking good bloke. No, mate. But the good bloke standing behind all the other guys screaming at you. Nah. In my country, we call these cunts dogs. All right?
In the end, you know, YouTube is entertainment. You know,
I call that entertainment. If you call that entertainment,
you know what? To me, you know what? Why are you fighting over entertainment, Jay? I met you. You know, I shook hands with you. I drank beer with you. You know, it's like, you know, come on, man, shake hands and. Just,
I understand that, Ren. When people contact my mother at 3 a.m. and say I'm in a motorbike accident,
I know. You know what? Yeah, you know, because it's gone too far. It's gone too far.
Jay, I don't like that one bit. I don't like what Aloe said about your father.
Okay, I'm with you.
I don't like what somebody did to you. That was so fucking low to contact your family and say you were in an accident, and you can't put that on Dave. You don't know that he did that.
I know the people he hangs around did that.
Look here.
No, I fucking do know. I know.
Jay,
definitely can't put that on Dave.
Can I say something? I say something? Jay, it was Bama that started this fight. It was a war that he started, and it started with him. And you know what? That's how you got involved, because you're backing him up. You know, and I love, you know, Bama. You know damn well, you know, I met him. You know, I kicked it with him, drank beer with him, you know, just with you, you know, and, you know, let me tell you something. What? He's the one that started, you know, and now Riff Raff Radio has nothing to lose. They really don't. They don't care. and this is what's causing the problem. If you stop doxing people, if you stop, just go back to what you do regularly. Dude, you have over 4,000 freaking subscribers. Go back to your channel and do what you do. And trust me, this will all go away.
Why should he stop? Why don't they stop?
Why don't they stop?
See, well, what is this war? What is this war?
Well, you
really?
just said that Barry started it. I'd like to know what makes you say Barry started it.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of facts. Trust me, I can go back and forth. But Mike, you know what? You need to go away. What you are, all you are is just a little freaking troll that just kind of floats around and just trying to hear what people say, and you don't even show your face. You don't show nothing about you.
Mike.
You're nothing.
Yeah,
you're an absolute zero.
Well, is that why, Red? Because I'm loyal, mate. I stick up for fucking what I believe's right.
Okay, what's right? Tell me what's right. Tell me. I want to hear.
Well, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong. It's as simple as that. You made a statement that Dave is a nice guy, and it's wrong.
I didn't say a nice guy. I said that he believes in what he said. Okay, go on.
I said he was a nice guy.
And you too, Larry, too. I say the same to you. You're fucking both wrong, and you're causing the argument here, not us, not me. I'm just replying back to what you're saying.
Well, the thing is, I like to say though, Ren, all right, I ain't going away. I ain't going nowhere, and I ain't not backing down for these fucking pieces of shit. There's no way I'm just going to disappear. It's not fucking happening. All right? Popeye won't be eating corn out of my shit. He'll be eating my shit.
Come on, man.
I'm not. Don't go there. And I'm not backing. No, it's all right for him to go there. So I'm not backing up for no fucking cunt. Okay, none of these cunts. All right, I ain't backing down. All right, this channel's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and I'm just going to keep on fucking going. Yeah. And I don't give a fuck about any of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the sort of guy that's just going to back down and go, oh, no, don't worry about all that sort of stuff. I'm just going to go over here to my channel. No, I'm not. I will not. I'm not fucking having it at all. And I will not have it. And one day I will face these cunts to their fucking face. It's just a matter of time. It might not be in the next year, might be 2 years, might be 3 years, but I'll eventually find out who they are and I'll face them and it'll be a different fucking story.
Well, you already know who Popeye is, so.
He's just a pathetic old man in his fucking mum's fucking house. All right? That was left to him. I've got his address and everything else. He's just a pathetic fucking old man. That's all he is. He's a joke. If he come here, I wouldn't even fucking touch him because he's that frail and fucking old, for a starters. All right? But as for the rest of them that are around my fucking age group, I would fucking touch them. I would touch them. And I would make it physical. For what they fucking done and what they fucking said. I'll film that and have them fucking say that to my fucking face. That's what I want to fucking see, like fucking men, not fucking girls. You know what I mean? If that's all right with you fucking guys. Fuck me dead.
To me, it's just. Oh my God, he's got more to say.
When did men stop being fucking men?
Let me tell you something. Somebody has sent me, the playgrounds. Remember the playgrounds we used to play on? It was a bunch of like iron and tan bark. They used to fall all over and, get splinters and, break her teeth, whatever, You got the little swing bars made of, bark wood.
Jungle gyms. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Remember back in the day, someone sent me that on my Facebook, and now it seems like when we go progressively, and now all of a sudden it's, padded, floors, make sure kids don't get hurt. Everything is plastic. Remember the hot, the slides? It would burn your legs. Remember those back in the day? Yeah. You'd shoot. You'd be a meat roast by the end.
Everything's PC now.
Yeah, everything's PC. So you look at that, that's the way, I see YouTube. All of a sudden, everybody's like, oh my God, what are you saying? Oh, geez, everybody's taking sides. Everybody's doing this. Everybody's doing that. It's like, it's padded. You got to have pad. You got to make sure, before you fall, it's like, you know what, man? We're old school, and it's like, come on, man. I mean, seriously, there is no sides. I can go on any channel that I want. I can go and talk to anybody I want, and if I have a discussion, I'd be able to talk to, Kiwi Mike, talk to him. If I got a problem, I'll talk to him. If I got a problem with, Jay, hey, I'm going to talk to you. I'm not going to go and do a video and sit there and spend my time, doing a whole entire, soundbite about it. That's what's going on now, and it shouldn't be that way. You know what? We should be able to just talk it out as men. Just talk. What is the problem?
No problem. That's the whole point. But the problem is they're not doing that, are they? They're doing exactly what you said. They're creating sound bites. They're creating blogs. They're doing all the things instead of coming and sorting it out. In the old days, they wouldn't.
I hate the avatar, by the way. I hate those eyes looking at me.
But at the end of the day, guys, it's a good, healthy discussion. Everyone got something off their chest today, and that's the positive side of it, I suppose.
Even avatar, Mike, it looks like you're hanging on the fence.
I'm a fence. Okay, so we all get carried away with saying things, but at the end of the day, I mean, fuck, only in this latest lot of drama I'm talking about, this latest lot of drama, what was said to Jay was unfair and uncalled for. And you say that other person was a nice guy, and okay, that's fine. Well, if he's such a nice guy, why doesn't he fucking use his intelligence and his power, so-called power, and control his other people, Because Jay's right. He's the one that's going to get all the attention because he's the face of RR, because everyone else is hiding. So naturally, people are going to generate. No. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the people in the audience.
There are sound bites. There are sound bites. There are sound bites that I could put out there that Dave, said he wants it to end. He doesn't care. All he wants is his child and his family. That's all he cares about. And going back to the United States, but it's. To be honest, and I love Bama. Sorry, Bama, but I got to throw you under the bus. It's Bama that keeps on running, and keeps on going with it. Dave, he talks about politics. Yeah, you don't like politics, whatever. He goes on with the, whatever's happening, in Dumaguete or, where he's at, Davao, so he doesn't care. He doesn't care about anything. He really doesn't.
Well, that's good.
Trust me.
That's good.
Yeah, but
that's good.
If somebody's going to talk about him, he's going to go forward.
And it's not his job to control Allo or to control Popeye.
It is. It is. I don't. If you're a mate, if you're a group of mates, and one mate's out of line, do you think it's not right that the others should fucking say, hey, mate?
Mate, if I had someone on my panel screaming, saying, I hope your dad dies.
Yeah, exactly.
Screaming that shit on my panel, I'd say, hey, dude, man, hey, fucking shut the fuck up. You can't be saying that about the guy's father. That has nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Dave didn't speak up and say that. None of them other dirty fucking riff-raff rats said anything about it because they're dogs. And dogs lie on the ground and fucking flee. The whole fucking lot of them.
I'm not on the panel.
When it was said, not one of them said nothing. They let a faceless fucking troll. I'm just saying, they let a faceless fucking troll said that about my fucking father, that they'll never, ever, ever say that shit to my fucking face. Because I'd rip their fucking head off and shove it fair up their fucking asses. And they fucking know that. Every single one of them on that fucking panel would never dare say that to my face. I challenge anyone on that panel to say that to my fucking face and show their fucking face, because none of them fucking will. That's a dirty, disgusting fucking act of a man that's fucking dying. Someone else is fucking... I wouldn't even say that about Peter Van Diever's father if he's fucking dying. I wouldn't let anyone say it about his father on my panel if he was fucking dying. I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't let anyone else say it too. I'd say, man, dude, what? Hang on, you're going off fucking track here, bro. You're going way off fucking track. You know? They need their heads ripped off and they need it shoved up their fucking ass. That's what they need. And if any one of them want to challenge me on that fucking panel to meet me, say that shit to me, I'm telling you. And when my dad does die, which is going to be soon, I'm going to be even more fucking pissed off. And I will fucking find that. He's not unfucking touchable. And I will fucking find out who he is. And I can't wait to walk in somewhere and he's sitting there with his wife and kids having a coffee or a meal, and I walk up beside him, pull up a chair and say, how you going? I think me and you better go outside and have a fucking talk, shouldn't we? Have a bit of a fucking chat. And things will change real fucking quick. I'm telling you that right now. So don't sit there and make out that these guys are the fucking fairy godmothers, because they're fucking not. And Dave's not fucking either. He condones their behaviour and what they say. So no, I'm not fucking having that bullshit. No fucking way.
Hey,
they're going to get what they fucking deserve, and it's coming for them. I'm telling you that.
Jay, I told you, man. I'm not on that panel, but I was on that show, and I told those guys what I thought about what they said, and I thought it was pretty fucking bad. Nobody should have said that about your dad under no circumstances. But I will say, again, it's not Dave's job to control them. I don't know what he said, or if he said anything to them in private about.
There is many opinions. You made it clear. There's many opinions, and they made it clear.
That's one hell of a fucking opinion. I'll tell you that right now. Said about a dying fucking man.
And I agree. I agree with you. Hey, man, buddy. You know, man, you don't say that. You know, but you know, but I'm saying that. You know, I'm just going off of what Larry said. You know, there's many opinions. It's not Dave. Dave didn't say it. You know, Popeye didn't say it. You know, there's many different other people that are on there that said it. And, you know, those are the people you should be upset with, R&R is just, it's just a group of people, but Dave didn't say it. That's not him. Don't hate on him. He never said it.
Okay. Dave never said the exact words, but after the fact of what Alo said, right, they continue on. They fucking strike Jay's channel for no reason. Okay. They fucking dox Barmer for no real reason, and this is their argument. Is this, Ren? Their argument is they say, "Oh, but Jay threatened our families." Really? That's their justification. Jay said something tongue in cheek on his live feed that really made them fear for their lives, that they had to turn around and say something like that, when I don't care how you paint the picture, they actually instigated the whole thing first. Jay was doing the right thing in the respect that, okay, he's with Barmer and Barry. He sticks up for Barry. Well, good on him for doing that. That's what a man does, you know. He makes a line in the sand.
Sorry for helping out a guy that was down on his fucking luck.
Exactly.
The guy was down on his fucking luck. He had a place to stay for a couple of weeks, and now he's got his own apartment because I helped him out.
And that's right. And then
bad guy.
And then suddenly they start going on calling them a hobbit and all this other crap that you know, it's just like they started the fucking thing. So what? Jay turned around and said that. Oh, let's get their families. Blah blah. Halo has been saying that for months, long before.
Harass, and no one's harassed him.
Halo's been saying that for fucking months.
You know, I chuckled. I laughed to myself. I chuckled about. And I'm going to get in trouble for this, about Bag Your Life. He said he went to the cops or something. Because I heard what you said, Jay. You said something about, I'll give somebody how much? How many pesos?
100K to go around there and kick that cunt in the nuts.
Kick them in the balls.
Give me a second.
Obviously, that's a fucking.
Give me a second. I'm answering the chat. See, that's the wrong with this the channel. You guys don't answer the chats. Here, I got a guy say, Sentai 7, how can you sit there and say they're all right when they're shit on your girlfriend? You know what? Let me tell you something. Trixie can handle her own, you know, and that's what she does. You know, she sits there and she does her own thing, you know, and that's what makes my channel, and that's what makes her channel, you know. She's a hard bitch. You want to play with her? Let's dance. You know what? You're going to get hurt.
The whole point here is, though, that's it. You know, it's like, I'm not talking about the past. I'm talking about the present.
Vanessa. Go out and give this guy 5 pesos. He's singing a guitar out the front of my house. It's annoying me. Give him this money. Quick.
I only get that at Christmas time.
Hurry up.
I did laugh when Bag Your Life.
Just walk out there and give him this 5 pesos.
Yeah, what was the story with that, Larry? Yeah.
Yeah. Just give that to him.
White American Expat just said Sentai is on RRR side now, so they won't bring him, you know, into no more. You know what? I'm not on RRR side. I'm really not. I'm not on anybody's side. I already said there's no fence. I don't care. You know, I'll fence. You know, hey, Bet, if you have a barbecue on the other side of the fence, I'll go over there and eat barbecue. You know what? That's what I do. I bounce back and forth. I don't care. You know, I don't have no loyalty. You know, I am who I am. I'm Sentai 7. Remember that. So, you know what? White American Expat, next time you want to judge me, think of this. There is no fence. There is no nothing. Next time I see you, you know what? We be drinking in the next, you know, yard. I don't care.
Yeah, what was that about Bag Your Life? I'm trying to hear what Larry was saying.
I said when I heard Bag Your Life come out and say he went to the cop's shop because he said there was a $100K contract out on his life, I laughed because I heard what Jay said. You know, he said something about he'll pay. What was it that you said, Jay? I don't want to misquote you.
All right, I was just taking the piss. If you're Australian and if you heard the term taking the piss, which means you're fucking around people, you're joking. I said, someone go around there, I'll pay $100K, go around there and kick him in the fucking nuts, the balls or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, someone's not just going to go around there and kick him the balls, you know what I mean, out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Of course, they're going to contact me first and say, hey, Jay, I want to take that offer up and go around and kick this guy in the balls for the $100K. And I'd say, man, dude, I was fucking joking. I'm not going to pay you $100K to go around and kick him in the balls. I don't even know who the fuck he is. I don't even know the guy. But he's just running his fucking mouth.
I thought that was kind of weak. You know, I laughed when I heard that. But I like the guy. You know, he is a nice guy, but that was weak, man. Bag Your Life, you can hear me, that was weak.
Fuck. Can you imagine sitting for, you know what, the police officers, when he done the report, will say, fucking hell, we may as well do this ourselves. I'll kick the cunt in the nuts. Sounds all right. You know what I mean? They'll be laughing. As soon as he walked out the police station, they would have laughed and thought, fucking silly foreigners. This guy's putting up $100K. What a fucking wanker. To kick him in the nuts. He goes, you know what, we may as well do it as well. Go 50-50, eh? Fuck him. He's just a silly old fucking foreigner. Let's go around and kick him in the nuts and get this fucking $100K. Who is this guy? We've got his details here. We'll Give him a call. Hello, this is Sergeant such and such from the Hull Police Station. We heard you're putting a bounty on for kicking such and such in the nuts. We'd like to take up that offer. All right, Sergeant. Go around there and make sure you fucking kill. You know, it's like, fuck me dead. As if I'm going to pay someone $100K to go around and kick the guy in the fucking nuts. It's ridiculous.
In fact, Jay, is Jay still there? Can you hear me?
I've logged off, mate. I'm asleep.
You know what I told Bag Your Life? I said, hey, why don't you put a fucking sports cup on, and I'll kick you in the nuts, and we'll split the $100K. That's what I told him.
He said, oh, 100K is a bit too much. 10K maybe. Sounds like you haven't got any money, bloke.
Sorry, boys. I got kicked off. Low battery.
Oh, man, I tried my best to kick you off, man. Damn it. You're back? Damn it.
Was that you?
I did everything. I did everything I could.
You're saying that I don't read comments. I'm going to read one right now here. Thunder that's a great comment. Waste of money. He has no balls. So there you go. I would have wasted my money.
Well, that's amazing coming from Baggio Life that he went to the hassle of going to the local barangay and laying a complaint. How pathetic is that? You can see what's happening, can't you?
It's just ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous. Honestly.
It's just a bladder, mate. That's all it is.
You know, seriously, I wonder what these police think of expats, you know, in general, like carrying on like this. You know, they must fucking...
You know how many threats I get, you know. Matter of fact, one of them found my sister, and all of a sudden, you know, doxed my sister. They doxed me, by the way.
Well, that's wrong.
You know? Yeah, and all of a sudden it was like, you need to, you know, find out how Ren is making his money. And this, well, they actually used my real name, Fred. And Fred, you need to find out what his name, you know, and what he's doing. And you either get back to me or I'm pressing charges. Who the hell are you to press charges? I mean, come on. Really?
What charges? What charges can you actually press?
All I could say is only in America, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but what are you going to say? You might give me the information. I'm pressing charges. The police will go, are you
pressing charges? I was like, really? Go for it. Jesus. I mean, how many threats do we get every night? I mean, you guys can count. I swear. You can sit there and go, how many people have sent a message, a threatening message? I know, you know, NBI. I know people in the police force. I know, you know, people that do this. I know people that, you know, everybody knows somebody, but yet nobody's been, you know, deported. That goes to show that you got no pull. So stop.
Onions were good.
You know, shoot, man, I just sit here and drink beer and I just relax. You know, I sit there. Any people even go after me about, you know, you have a boat business, you're a tourist, you know, we can get you for this. You know what? I paid all my visas and I paid all my, you know, license. I paid for the boat and I paid for, you know, the boat to go out. I paid for everything. You know, you think you can get me for, you know, taxes or whatever? You know what? Hey, trust me. I still file for taxes. It's always zero, you know, and whatever they want to, you know, plug in there, I do it. You know, I do pay for taxes, you know, in the US, you know, because you do have to apply, you know, as to the rules of the US because I'm still a citizen of the United States, you know, so I still do that. You know, I ain't making nothing. Everything is in Trixie's name. So there's nothing they could do. They could sit there and play all they want. They could sit there and try to pull all they want. They could do what they want. And that's what makes me laugh.
If you earn income outside your home country, theoretically, it's got nothing to do. As long as your tax status is whatever it is in the States, there's nothing they can do.
No, they can't.
What you earn outside... The problem you might have, and this is only I don't know, but I'm guessing the only problem is you may have to pay tax in the Philippines. In this case, you may have to pay a little.
And we do pay taxes in the Philippines. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but as far as your home country goes, if you're not earning anything in that in your home country, then you file, like you say, zero tax return.
Yeah, it's zero. I got nothing. There's nothing. There's no bank account. There's no nothing. I mean, there's no name. There's no nothing. It's zero. You know. So what I got to file? So every time I do file my tax report, it's zero. I made nothing this year.
You should put Ren zero.
Yeah, Ren zero. Yeah, correct. You know, so that's what it is. You know, so you can go ahead and look up my tax forms and everything. You know, I hear all these threats and stuff. Go and dance.
The glasses.
Yeah, dance.
The cleaner.
To me, it's called dancing. You know, go ahead and dance. You know, because you know what, I'm a recluse. I really was, and I always have been. You know, I always stayed silent. I don't have many friends. That's why I'm here talking here with people that I never met. You know, because I don't have friends.
Hey, you met me.
I met you. Yes, Jay. I met you, Jay. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna meet you again. You know that. But you know, but no, seriously, I really don't meet people. I meet them and then they're gone. You know, I don't care. I'm a recluse.
You know, I must say though, Ren, you got out of everyone, I think the most people that come over and see you, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, today I got a subscriber I'm going to meet today. Yeah.
Well, I've noticed that out of most of the fucking YouTube genre, you're the most that gets the most visitors.
Yeah, I have to agree with that one. Yeah, it's the real. It's on a regular basis too, you know.
Yeah, like
and then Saturday, the boat goes out. Another subscriber rented the boat. Yeah.
That's good. You're on a good thing there, man.
Thank you.
Sure.
I've been a bit negative about things, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'd like to see that logo on your boat.
You know what? That's the one thing I have to agree with you. You know, because you know what? I'm so pissed off that it's not there yet. It's like not even the call lines. You know, it just the numbers. You know, across the board. It's like, you know, where's my numbers? Where's my? I mean, how long do I have to wait? You know, it's like I'm pissed off about that. You know, everybody wants to see the logo on the boat.
And it probably would shut everyone up a little bit more too at the end of the day. I mean, not that it fucking is really, like you say, it's not really anyone's business, but you know, it's just,
just
Ren, another fucking.
I got a question for you.
What's up? Go ahead, shoot.
You know this thing with Bama and Mexican Jew.
Yeah.
Would you do something like that, like a boxing match with Frankie?
Fucking Larry, you're not bad.
I met Frankie.
No, they really don't like each other.
No, you know what? I don't dislike Frankie. That's the thing. I don't dislike him. I don't. You know, I don't dislike anybody. You know, if you have a problem with me, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't. You want to do videos on me? That's fine. I don't care. You know, I don't care. You know, I'm really, really laid back, because I left my gang life and I left, what I've done back in the day,
well,
over there.
You just to put the hurt to him for like 30 seconds?
No. Shut up, man. Shut up, Larry. Look, Larry.
Because he just like,
and you call me a troll? Fucking hell!
No, I'm trying to sell these.
But he seems like a strange individual, Ren. He's very.
No, I don't have a problem. You know,
Roberto. I'm not saying you have a problem with him, but I'm just saying.
Look, Roberto said something about me. You know, Aloe said something about me. When Popeye does videos about me, I don't care. I don't care. Because in my heart, I know damn well that's not me. It's not really me. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what people say. It's like, go ahead and say what you got to say because it's not real. It's those that keep on fighting and going, "Hey, you motherfucker, you motherfucker." You know what? That you got something to prove. What is it? What is it that's bothering you? Because therefore, they're barking up the right tree. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't the chair? Didn't he see something like he was going to kick your ass or something?
Oh God! You know what? Okay, we're gonna go back to the chair and fighting. You know what? Let me tell you something. What I met the guy. He's frail. He's afraid of not eating granola. I'll grab him and throw him over the fucking edge. You know, I sit there and I always tell Chixie, I regret the moment that I should have grabbed him and thrown him over the edge and called it a suicide.
You know what, Ren? You know what I think, Ren? I think you shouldn't have met him at all. I think it was just a big waste of time, really.
Well, Ren was trying to get to the bottom of something. I still can't.
Yeah, I know he was, but it just seemed like fucking hell. This guy's just. But I don't hate the guy or anything like that. Don't get me wrong. I've got nothing against him or anything, but I think he's a bit. He's got a few fucking sheep short of a top paddock. You know what I mean?
He's got a what? I couldn't hear you.
A few sheep short of a top paddock. You know, a 6-pack short of a carton. He's not all there. He's not all there, mate. You know?
Yeah, he's paranoid.
He's not all there. You can tell by the way he acts and how he conducts himself. He's not all there. There might be mental problems or something like that, but I don't think he's all there in the head. He's got a funny view on how he sees things and how he acts. You can just tell this guy's got fucking loose cannon.
I'll tell you, he takes a lot of medication and he wants to, eat a lot of, make sure that his health, he's very particular how he eats.
Yeah, what's the word for that when they're so paranoid that they'll get sick if they touch things or do things? There's some sort of
there's a word for it. Yeah,
yeah, some psychological thing where they're worried that they're going to get sick or something.
After he went over and talked to that lady boy, I noticed the next video he was freaking out. He was at the hospital or the doctor's office trying to get antibiotics. I think it was.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with him.
He needs medication just to keep the level. That's who he is.
And I think Dave just needs to stop talking about him because he's always talking about him. Just
adding fuel to the fire.
Yeah,
if one stops, then that's the thing. You guys say that he's a good guy, and I'm not going on about it. But
now come on,
let me. No,
now he's
I gotta say it.
He's polishing the knob. There he goes.
If he's the man, then he's the bigger man. He should be the one that stops it. Just ignore it, and then it will go away. Correct?
Well, you know what? Personally, I think, right, this is my opinion on this, right? Just my opinion. I think even if Dave ignores him, I think Frank will still
go.
Keep going.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he will. But I'm just saying, for argument's sake, if one party just stops, be like, okay, here I go. I agree with Ren. Be like Ren, and just ignore it. Stay away from it, and then maybe it will die down. There you go. And in this case with Dave and Frank, of course, I'm talking about. If one party just stops, then that's it. No more.
It's been going on for what, 2 years?
Dave tried to stop. Dave tried to stop, and Frank wouldn't. He couldn't take it.
Well, that's what I was saying. I
witnessed that. Frank started it back up with him.
Well, I'll tell you something about Frank. He needs some kind of content. So he's going to go on. When it comes to Riff Raff Radio, they can find content all over the damn place. Trust me. You got all kinds of, eBayers. You got all kinds of, people that are trying to do things. There's all that, but Frank, he's very isolated. So therefore, he's looking at certain channels like yours, mine, and everybody else. And that's what he does. What's
up with this putting his hand over the lens? I mean,
come on. You know what? It's like putting your hand over. It's like putting your hand over your 65 millimeter. Holding it.
It was eating Cheetos that day.
Yeah.
I must admit, no, he's a strange character, man. I must say that he's very, very strange.
Yeah.
But you know, if RRR wanted to be more positive, they should be going for people like what's that fucking pedophile fucking channel? I can't think of its fucking name off the top of my head. You know the one. Remember that one, Jay? What was his fucking name? The Jolly Bee and Chips guy.
Oh,
I can't think of his name.
Oh, we can't say he's a pedophile, but you know.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Yeah.
Say that. But, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Has an unhealthy interest in younger women. Then would that be a fair statement?
Yeah.
I know. The guy that would pick him up and take him to the mall and.
Yeah. And you get a couple of guys paying $200 or $300 in donations for that. Anyway, yeah, well, that would be a credible thing.
Is he still going or what?
Yeah, bound to. Everyone's just blowing off from him. You know what I mean? They've moved on to sillier topics. They should have stuck with that type of person.
Oh, well, you probably gave me an idea. Something to look into.
Well, you know, there's a few channels that they could fucking be at.
Well, he's a Filipino.
Resources.
He's a Filipino, and
exactly, taking advantage of his own kind.
And you know, some of them girls do look suspicious, but you really can't tell. You know what I mean? You like I've met girls and I've fucking grabbed their ID and show me a fucking ID. It could be fake or whatever. You know what I mean? And you know they're like 24 and they look fucking 17 or something. You know what I mean? You're like,
but if you really if you really watch those videos, you can tell that it's not. A lot of them are. They are questionable ages.
But the thing is, he can get away with that because he's a Filipino.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I mean, no one's going to say that. If it was a foreigner doing it, fuck me dead.
Oh, Jesus.
You're out of control.
What gets me is...
I haven't listened to him for a while, actually.
Well, I come across his channels every now and again because maybe I don't know why, but it automatically comes up. I'm not subbed to him or anything, no way. But I mean, every now and again, one of his, maybe it's the wording or the filtering on my YouTube. I don't know, but I tend to get the odd one or two videos.
Well, I've been on a live stream with him a few times actually.
Yeah, well, I remember that time. That was the first time in history that I ever seen a channel go down in fucking seconds. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back then. But anyway, one time, Jay. See, this is another thing. This isn't it ironic? Once again, Jay got brought into that. It wasn't Jay's instigation. Jay was the neutral party, but once again, good old RR Alliance. This is when everyone was all buds. They had an interview. They interviewed him, and he agreed to the interview, and he wanted a neutral channel, and Jay's channel was the neutral channel for this big debate. And
it wasn't a channel went down; it was the video that got pulled in the middle of the fucking live stream.
Well, you were live streaming it, so it got pulled down. Yeah, but I'm just saying that it was that.
Why did he get pulled? I mean, who did it? What happened?
Well, they all mass.
Did they give you reason?
Well, yeah, Dave can probably speak about that.
Well, it wasn't Allo and Dave and all that. We were actually talking at the time. We were actually, we weren't arguing.
No, it was a debate. Yeah,
and we were all, on this, and we were talking to him. I don't know. It must have been his subscribers or followers or whatever. Stuff got heated, and then all of a sudden YouTube just pulled the fucking thing in a live stream. That's the first thing I've seen that done before. You know what I mean? Usually they send you a thing saying, "Hey, you need to take this video," and this shit got pulled right in the middle of the fucking live stream, and it was just gone, just vanished. Yeah. Everyone's seen it. Everyone was there watching it, which is the first time I've seen that happen before.
Oh.
Yeah, basically
it was all his followers that done it. I know that. Well, obviously wasn't outside.
Frankie's followers?
No. Frankie had nothing to do with this. It was this other guy. Oh, fuck, what's his name? Can someone come up with his fucking name so we can fucking explain
I call him Casanova.
Okay, like back in the day when me, Dave, Allo, and all that were talking, right? We went up against this guy, and he didn't want to go on Dave's channel. He didn't want to go on Allo's channel, and Dave's guys didn't want to go on his channel. So we'll find a mutual channel here. We'll go on Jay's channel. So we went on my channel. We done the live stream. And there was fucking a lot of people watching this shit. It was a big fucking thing. And then the shit got pulled down halfway through the fucking stream because all his subscribers and viewers, I don't know what they've done, but I've never seen it before. I've never seen that before, being on a live stream live, and it's been pulled in real time right there and then. It said come up, being shut down by YouTube. It was right in front of me. I showed everyone everything. I've still got the video. Showing everyone what actually happened, because everyone was like, "What the fuck just happened?" You know what I mean? And they all
you post the link, Jay, so Larry can see it.
Yeah, I'll have to go through all my videos on Real Deal to find it. You know what I mean? I have to go. There's a lot of videos there. But what was his name, man? Come on, think of his name. So
Larry. Bebots.
Yeah, there you go. You got it. That's it. Bebots. Yeah.
He's one sick motherfucker, that guy, I tell you.
Yeah,
I think we all can be agreed on that party anyway, on that fucking guy.
So that's what's happened, man. And it was unfucking believable. As soon as everything got heated on him and the hard questions started happening, that's when it happened. That's when it got pulled. By fucking YouTube. What the fuck just happened here? So it wasn't Riff Raff Radio or Dave or fucking Allo and all the rest of it. We were actually talking at that time. We were on the same team, and we were just asking these guys questions. I was just sitting back. I was just putting the channel.
You were the moderator. You were the
I wasn't even moderating. I was just sitting back and letting it go. You know what I mean? I was just sitting back, letting it go, and it got fucking pulled.
Yeah, he was quite a smart fella, though. Eh? Just the way he conducted himself.
He's very good with his words. I'll give him that. Yeah, very fucking good with his words. Gave fucking Allo for a good run for his money. I'll tell you that right now. And he's very bespoke. Yeah.
He was schooled. He was schooled by that lawyer, eh? Because you could tell by what he did was he'd say, make everyone repeat it. He said, "Can you repeat what you just said? Sorry, like you're in a court of law." If you're defending something, that's what the defense would tell you to say. Can you repeat that, please? Sorry, I didn't understand. Yeah, that's their defense fucking mechanism. But yeah, no, it was fucking interesting day that day.
Well,
yeah, and then everyone's just forgotten about him. So
yeah, well, it's been an interesting day today, hasn't it? We've had a good session.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed talking to you guys. Didn't agree with everything that was said, but I had a good time.
Oh, well, that's all right. We're all allowed to disagree with each other.
Yeah, we can go back and forth, all night long. It's fun. That's what it is. It's about opinions.
And
good old opinions.
Let me say this: the opinions. What the fuck? How do they say that? The opinions stated by other members are not necessarily those of the broadcasting station.
God damn! Who gave him the mic? Please pull the mic away from his mouth, please. Oh my god!
Fuck! It's a good thing we can't sue over here.
I gotta get that.
It was a good show.
You certainly livened it up, Ren. You certainly livened it up, mate.
What? I was just trying to get props. Not that I believe that what I said. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was a good show. Well, okay. Yeah. It was a good show.
Yeah. All right, guys. On that note, I'm gonna fucking finish this now.
All right. I want you to, hey Jay, you get with Barry and have him start putting those cigarettes down and start doing jumping jacks and Make sure he's eating meat and potatoes, and get him ready, man. That's your mate. Get him ready for this fight. Okay,
Larry,
you get embarrassed.
Larry, you're going to have to send Jay some caribou meat, so Barry can get fed up.
I'll tell you what, I'm not going to get embarrassed whoever fucking wins, because I'm going to make money. It doesn't fucking matter to me, all right?
Don't embarrass yourself, Jay.
I never do. All right, guys, I'm going to end the show now. So if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, because then action's good action. I am out.
Later.
Okay.